And we live. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Gaming News Weekly Live, bro. It's been a week. We back in it again. We got plenty to talk about. I got the Avion water with me, so you know I'm ready to talk. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It's been a crazy week in gaming. A whole lot of small things happen. It's not like a big week in gaming, but a whole lot of tiny things are building up for a massive fucking winter time of gaming. It's crazy out here. Cyberpunk is revived because of anime. Anime saved the fucking game. That shit's crazy, bro. It surpassed The Witcher 3 in concurrent players, and now it's way past that. I think it's at like 200,000 people was playing it all at one time on Steam. Crazy numbers like that. The Witcher 3 wasn't that good. So I mean Cyberpunk kind of deserves it. I enjoyed the fuck out of Cyberpunk at launch. So everybody that's getting in it now, playing the anime, having a good time. It's a good thing for CD Projekt because they really needed the fucking boost. They needed that pick me up bad, bro, because they let the gaming industry down with Cyberpunk's launch. But other than that, then the anime was real deal good. I mean, it was good. Could have been better, but I mean, everybody anime taste is different, so you gotta come with that. But I'm glad it had a good run through, a good conclusion. I guess for the most part. But yeah, it was a good time. Man. Microsoft made a splash this week. Satya came in with the demon words in his interview, and motherfuckers did not like that, folks. Sony fans got upset when Satya was talking that compete. Oh my gosh, bro. He let the gaming industry know, bro. Like Microsoft is with Xbox this time. There is no Xbox by no sales. Now Microsoft is taking over, bro. They're really about to come into the gaming industry strong. Fucking Amazon is gearing up to be a demon in the gaming industry. People don't even know it because Amazon's over there selling clothes and shoes and shit online. No, their gaming division is getting strong fast, bro. And people don't even understand. It is crazy. And I mean, some cool stuff came. Nvidia, oh my god, Nvidia came with the fucking bangers, bro. Another fucking the 40 series announcement. Some of the oldest games you ever seen. They had Morrowind on there, running RTX, looking like a brand new fucking game, bro. What the fuck? Portal looked amazing. I'm like, Nvidia, bro, y'all don't fucking stop. I'll look. Me and my brother, my nigga 12, go check him out. That guy 12 on YouTube, great content creator over there. But we were talking about PC upgrades and stuff like that. And I was looking at the 30 series. It shits on the 20 series at like low cost. So I mean, I'm about to upgrade. And what the hell was we saying? I saw the announcement for the 40 series cars come out, and oh my goodness, bro! When they showed the numbers on them bitches, I'm like, what the fuck? Nvidia already, bro, already. The 30 series just came out. They just became fucking widely available, and the 40 series is coming, bro. The 40 series is coming. PCs never stop innovating. And that's what we need in gaming, bro. We just need to keep pushing the motherfucking envelope, keep making games better and better. That's why I have a gaming PC. That's why I got an Xbox, bro, because I mean they're just gonna keep innovating on gaming, making gaming go further than ever before. And that's what I'm in gaming for, bro. I'm not in gaming for fucking exclusive games. What the fuck I care about an exclusive game for? I'm in for the hardware, for the platforms, and for the enjoyment, bro. That's it. But I mean, we're gonna get into the first topic, bro. Fucking Iron Man. EA announced Iron Man, bro. Kind of. It was strange. They like unveiled that they're making an Iron Man. They haven't announced it. They unveiled they make an Iron Man game, which is phenomenal because I mean, I still play Anthem every other day. Like, I'm still an avid Anthem enjoyer. So I mean, for anybody who hasn't played Anthem, y'all need to go play Anthem, bro, because that shit's fire. Even if you just play through the little small section of story that they had, bro, do a couple dungeons. That's all you really need to do. Like Anthem is not that big game. It should have been a whole lot more story driven. I hate that EA turned that bitch into a live service game and then fucked the whole roadmap up. But that's what happens when you try to do something that you don't know. And Bioware paid the price. But Anthem, the engine that is running on, the combat that they built, the whole world around Anthem was top tier. EA Motive is making this Iron Man game, which is fine. Motive does some good shit. There are a whole lot of studios that got chopped up by EA and slapped all together as EA Motive. That's kind of how you look at them. But if they just take what the fuck Anthem already built ground level and use that for an Iron Man game, I said this in a couple Game of News weeklies back when Iron Man was a rumor. The Iron Man game is going to be fire, bro, because Anthem's engine is still unmatched. Anthem's movement and combat is still unmatched, bro. You go play Anthem, it's some of the smoothest shit you ever played. It's still so fucking fun, even though there's no story there no more. There's no community there no more. Just Anthem Space Skeleton alone is still unmatched in the gaming industry, bro. And it doesn't get the credit it deserves. So if the Iron Man game can take that and fucking run with it, I'm happy with that. EA definitely needs to do something with that. And I'm glad that it's fucking Iron Man. I don't know what it's gonna be about. We know it's gonna be single player driven. I think it's just a single player story game, which is good. EA, you need to really, really double down on that shit, bro. Don't fuck it up and try to add some fucking multiplayer elements to the game. Lead that bitch single player. Let people go in that game and do their thing, bro, and have a good time making the game. And I mean, if it is using what BioWare built with Anthem, bro, it is gonna feel fucking amazing, bro. I just hope the story's good. I don't know where it's gonna start. Hopefully, it starts in the cave, bro. Start me in the cave with the Mark One, fresh Tony Stark after getting blown up, like MCU Tony Stark. I don't know if they're gonna use that or if they're gonna, go do something else. We really don't have much clarification for the Iron Man game besides its unveilment, which they acknowledge that people know Iron Man is coming, and we know, and now they telling us that yeah, we make an Iron Man, and that is single player. That is it. We need to know more. Motive. Let us know some. EA need to. They got a whole lot of fucking games coming. EA got so many games coming, bro, and they ain't said a damn thing about none of them, and that's fucking annoying, bro. Cause you see on my wall, bro, those are EA games. Well, one of them one of them a Mass Effect. That's a that's kind of an EA game, but it's a Xbox game. Dragon Age on the other hand is an EA game, so that kind of EA fanboyism is all around me, if you know what I mean. But on to the next thing, bro. We gotta talk about Nvidia, bro. Nvidia, the fucking 40 series. That shit kind of came out of nowhere for me, and it was crazy because we were legit talking about OCD Gamer. Hey, what's up, bro? We just getting started with Gaming News Weekly, bro. It's been a good time. We talking about the fucking 40 series announcement now. We just talked about Iron Man before that. Which Iron Man, I need to see more. I need way more from EA, bro. Because they has be quiet as fuck making games and not telling nobody about it. EA has one of the worst marketing teams in the goddamn world, bro. One of the worst marketing teams in the world. They don't know how to talk about shit. They don't know how to unveil shit properly. They don't know how to get hype for games. EA is bad. They really struggle with that shit. I don't even know how the fuck they survived this long, but they know how to make fucking money. So EA knows how to make money. There's not gonna say no crying Jim Ryan talk. Fuck. I mean, we gonna get to that. We gotta get to that OCD gamer. We gotta get to Jim. But right now, we gotta talk about more interesting news. Cause Jimothy ass, oh my gosh, bro. I don't know what Sony's on, but man, Jim made Sony look soft, bro. And then Satya came on live TV and just slapped him with a white fucking glove, bro. Literally slapped Jim with a white glove. I'm like, fuck. The corporate console war is real now, bro. It ain't fanboyism no more. Now that shit is really top notch, bro. We really get to see some corporations go hard. And that's all you can ask for as a consumer, as a ground floor consumer, bro, who just buys products and buys games. That's exactly what you want to happen. You want the biggest megacorp in the world, Microsoft, to be battling fucking Sony as the dominant force in gaming for your money, bro. For your money. They can waste all the money in the world, bro, fighting for your $1, bro. That is what you want as a consumer. I don't know why people be crying about that shit because it's kind of exactly what you're supposed to have when it comes to buying consumer shit. Some people don't understand. But yeah, back to Nvidia, bro, because they're on a different level. Fuck a console war shit. PC is just an ever changing platform, and it intrigues me more and more every time I hear some shit. So Nvidia, they have their I don't even know if you call it a showcase. They had a display, bro, a display of the 40 series cars coming in the near future. Wild ass technology, bro. Crazy ass shit. After what they showed with what the 30 series could do, the 3090 shit that nobody in a normal basic fucking gaming world is ever gonna fucking need. All that power in one GPU was crazy. But then they come out with the 40 series and it's just shitting on everything, bro. It made Morrowind look like a brand new fucking game running RTX. How the fuck did Morrowind look that good, bro? Just with high, just with GPU graphics settings turned to high and RTX on, it was crazy. And I mean, Microsoft is doing that with FPS boosts and stuff like that. They letting technology artificially recreate games that you already own and you don't have to really buy upgrades. But that shit was monumental. It showed fucking, what is it called? Portal? Oh, Portal looks so good in RTX, bro. And I'm like, why? Why? And it's not like they putting in too much work. That's legit just artificially recreating games to look better with a GPU, bro. It's so good. Technology is so crazy, and that's why I'm so interested in shit like this. Yeah, bro, the showcase that they had with the 40 series shit was kind of crazy. And it's like people understand what GPUs do. They just develop the graphic part of gaming or the graphics part of anything. They take care of the graphics part, the CPU takes care of the computing part. All the fucking geometry and shit like that is being taken care of by the GPU. But what Nvidia is doing with the GPU is just untouched, bro. I know AMD is trying their hardest, bro, with FSR, with their GPUs, but they ain't got it like Nvidia got it, bro. They do not have it, and it's crazy how far AMD is behind when it comes to GPU shit like that. And when I see shit like that, especially when Nvidia going so hard right now, I just wish that Microsoft stayed with Nvidia when it came to making consoles. I wish they just stayed with Nvidia when it came to making consoles. I don't know why Microsoft switched. I mean, everybody kind of did because Sony switched too and started making AMD like consoles. But like when Microsoft first started, they had an Nvidia GPU in the original Xbox. Why the fuck didn't they stay with Nvidia, bro? Yeah, AMD had to get him a great deal. But I mean, but in the long run, staying with Nvidia would have been a big ass fucking hit for Xbox. I don't know why they switched. It could have been a whole lot of deals going on in the background. Yeah, well, I mean, Nvidia should get back into the console game, at least for the GPU side of the console. They should definitely get back in. I don't know. AMD is doing the chipsets and stuff like that for consoles right now, but they should definitely get an Nvidia console going with somebody. Nvidia could partner with fucking Amazon or fucking Google, whoever the fuck who's coming to make a console, bro. They could pair with them, get an Nvidia console on the market, and show people that Nvidia has superior graphics, bro. They really do have the superior in graphics. And I don't know. One day I might buy a 40 series card. I don't know when. Maybe when I start making the big bucks. Who knows? I'm about to buy me a 30 series card for sure, bro. I need me an upgraded 30 series card because they're getting so affordable. I mean, I can't really say affordable because everybody's budget different. But when I was looking at cars, bro, them bitches are affordable as affordable could get. Because when I got my Xbox Series X, I bought the like expansion card with it. Yeah, like hey, I'm trying to get me a good card too, folks. But like yeah, I bought the expansion card with it. I think I paid like 800 or something like dollars at launch for like my Xbox and like a custom controller. No, the custom controller came later because they closed the store at the time. But I did buy a custom controller and I bought the little card. So I spent like a good 800 $900 on my Xbox Series X at launch. Like that was just launch base. So if I go spend $800 on a 3080, bro, that is a good deal to me. I'm looking at that like that is a good ass deal. I don't really have to change my PC much because my PC is really fucking good. It's still top of the line. Do I want another GPU? I do. Who doesn't want another GPU? I could slap a brand new big ass GPU in here and just go dummy with this shit. But I don't need it. That's the thing. Like I don't really need it. I'm not an avid PC gamer, only because it's just easier to game on Xbox, bro. With quick resume, with fucking FPS boost and all that, it's just easier to game on Xbox. That's why I do most of my gaming over there. I still game on PC every now and again, games that don't come to Xbox, shit like that. I can play them bitches on PC and I have a good time. They're all synced up, linked up together. So right now I can just switch from PC to Xbox gaming at any point, and it works. It works. But like seeing what PC is becoming, well, it's always been like this. It's not like it hasn't. But now being a part of that and seeing how it's just continuously growing gaming, Nvidia is unmatched, bro. Console definitely so much easier, no tweaking settings, it just works. Yeah, bro, it just fucking works. And that's what the convenience of console is the reason why I would allow myself to still play on console all the time. Like that is why I primarily play on console, even though the controllers always go to shit in like 6 months, and you gotta buy a new fucking controller sometimes. And I barely get to play games. I be at work 90% of my day. I play games for like an hour or two a day. On Sundays, I probably get a little bit more time in after I stream and shit like that. But other than that, like I barely get to play the game, and my controllers, like the Joy Cons, are still start drifting after a couple months. Like to put up with shit like that is the convenience of console, and I mean it's not okay. Yeah, like bro, legit, I have those two and my custom controller and the one that came with the console. I have four Xbox controllers now for Xbox Series X, bro. Not even counting my Xbox One controllers. Because my Xbox One controllers, I have my Call of Duty controller. I have my other custom controller that I got from like Design Lab. I'm going to Design Lab a new what is those controllers called? The Core Elite controllers that they putting out for Xbox, like the cheaper version that you can Design Lab them. I'm gonna get one of those. I don't know why I want one. I just do. Microsoft is real good at marketing shit like that. So I definitely want to get one. You could change colors in the settings and shit. It's kind of wild. But yeah, I got so many Xbox controllers because like one little defect happens and I'm like, I'm gonna just buy a whole new controller. What the fuck am I doing sitting here trying to play high precision shooting games and I can't aim properly because I have to account for dead zones and shit. I don't want to have to deal with it. So I just legit go buy a new controller. And that's kind of, and like, it's good I can use these controllers on PC when I play games. So it's not like I'm like wasting money on controllers or shit like that. Yeah, I wish they would last at least a fucking year though. So that's the thing that I'm saying. I wish they last at least a year. But now I just go buy them from fucking Walmart and they give you a little protection plan on there, and I'm gonna just get a new fucking controller when mine start wearing out after 6 months because the protection plan lasts for like 2 years or something like that. So I mean, I throw $10 on the protection plan to last for 2 years. I just keep replacing my controller every 6 months, get a brand new fucking controller every 6 months, and it's not gonna cost anything to me. That's kind of cool that they do that there, and that's how I like got in on it now because like I know I'm gonna need a new controller in 3 more months. I know I'm gonna need a new one, so I might as well prepare now. It is just so crazy that that's how we have to prepare now for gaming because gaming is always a great pastime. Everybody wants to play the game eventually, bro. Even if there's people playing phone games, people playing PC games, people playing fucking cloud games, VR games, games on console. Everybody want to play something, bro. People still go play board games at the board game cafe down the street. People literally be in there playing Sorry and shit. Like, bro, you know they got virtual fucking Uno now, bro. You don't have to play that shit on the table. You can literally go play that shit on the computer right now. People still like playing like physical games. And that's cool. Like people get their gaming in where they can. It's just as crazy that these things are getting cheaper, bro. They cost it more to get cheaper. I want an Elite 3 when it comes out. I have to get that extended warranty. Bro, so legit, I think I made a video on this when it happened, but my Series X custom controller, I got it like when Design Lab first opened. So I was one of the first customers to get my new Design Lab controller done and like in. So it got created and shipped like real quick. Legit, on the day my Joy-Con started drifting was the same day my warranty went out. Like exact day. So when I contacted them, No, I think it was legit. Like I contacted them the next day because my Joy-Con started drifting. So I contacted them the next day to be like, "Hey, my Joy-Cons are drifting." And legit, the day before I contacted them is when my warranty expired, bro. And I was devastated. I was like, "Holy shit, bro!" The technicality of the whole thing was just wow. I mean, it's not a bad drift. It only drifts a little bit sometimes. It's like that's why I moved on to a new controller. I don't want to damage it more. I'm using the Aqua Shift right now. Probably design one soon. Yeah, like when the core elite controllers like design lab opens up in December, I'm definitely designing one of those. I might not even use it. I might not. I might just get it and like shelf it or something like that, just to have it. I might use it for. I don't know if I even go to Call of Duty after a while. I might start playing Call of Duty. I've been playing the beta. I need to put that video up. I had a good time in the beta. It was cool and all, but I mean, I'm still gonna play Halo before Call of Duty because I already got Halo, bro. I'm not about to switch to Call of Duty now. My aiming and shit is already on Halo mode, so I'm just stay over there. Yeah, the beta's fun, bro. It's so different though, cause I keep trying to run and slide cancel and pop up and shoot a nigga, and the movement is not the same. It feels so different, even though it's kind of identical at the same time. It is so strange how to describe it. It is hard to describe how the fuck Call of Duty feels right now, but it's definitely different even though it still feels familiar. So people that play Call of Duty knows how to play it. But if you go from Call of Duty, like, cause I ain't played Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2019. I stopped playing Call of Duty after Modern Warfare 2019 was done. They went to Cold War. I dropped Call of Duty. I was not going to the other bullshit. So Modern Warfare 2 is 3 games later, and I'm getting back in here. And the changes that they made, I can tell they definitely went a different direction with this game. It's still good. The map design is so crazy because it. Hey, what's up, Cool Breeze, bro? We're just talking about Call of Duty real quick, like on the little rant. But legit, the map design of the game feels more personal than it did in 2019. Like coming from 2019, because that was the last Call of Duty I played, to now playing Modern Warfare 2 in the beta, legit we were playing this one map. I don't even know what the fuck the maps are called, but legit, I was running around with the shotgun. I don't know why I had the shotgun class. That's because that's the only gun that I had. But legit, I was going, and it's like a little maze that you run through. And I swear, everybody was funneling through this maze, and this shotgun had like 6 shells in it. I emptied the whole clip on the whole team running through this shit, and it was fun. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm not used to people funneling through the same fucking way and being able to kill all of them. Cause you know if you play Halo in ranked, you're only gonna get like 1 or 2 kills before somebody shoot your ass in the back. That's kind of how you get used to gaming on Halo. You're not getting a whole fucking team kill unless you're just a fucking guy, bro. Cause you don't got enough bullets for this shit. But being able to obliterate all of them. I see you have the mini fridge. Oh yeah, I got it a while back, bro. I got it a while back. It was actually a pretty good fucking grab for me too, bro. Cause I think I got it less than MSRP. I gotta look. You know they got scalped the fuck out. So me being able to find one for less than what the fuck people were getting scalped for was a good deal for me. I couldn't pass that up. So I had to capitalize on that grab about Griffin Gaming apparently poor shaming piece who criticized the 4090. Poor shaming? Yeah, I don't know who Griffin is, but like, how can you poor shame somebody for not liking the 40? Like, I know the 40 series GPUs are fucking expensive, bro. Like they're gonna be expensive. People are always gonna, you know, they always gonna cry about the price. But like it's not something to poor shame somebody about. Do they get cold or are the fridges for novelty? Oh, I actually used them. I ain't using it right now because I already drunk all the juice out of it. But like it's not that big in the grand scheme of things. Like it's like slightly bigger than the Xbox Series X. Like only like a couple inches bigger than Xbox Series X. So I use it for like small juice. I usually just put like pure juices in there. Like I buy like the other ones, and yeah, it actually does get cold. It actually gets cold really fucking quick too. So it's not like a bad fridge. It is kind of loud sometimes, depending on like the environment that it's in. Because when I had it in the other room, it was actually pretty quiet. But in here, it gets kind of loud. Maybe because it echoes some. I know Griffin, but I haven't watched the channel in forever. So he's a YouTuber. There's a YouTuber poor shaming people. That should be the opposite. What the fuck? How the fuck is a YouTuber poor shaming people, bro? He literally gets paid from talking on YouTube. It is so crazy because like the privilege you get from just being able to make videos like this or make content like this, and people just give you money, or you just get money from ad revenue and shit, and you don't have no right to poor shame people, bro. You literally profit off everybody looking at your video every day. Microsoft straight flipped it on and they say he was talking about the fridge. Yeah, the fridge being developed for real was some of the best shit in the world. I wish I can get a full size one like Snoop Dogg got, but I mean I'm not that nigga, not yet. So I can't get a full size Xbox Series X mini fridge. But other than that, the fridge is actually pretty good. It does get loud though. I'm gonna tell you, it does get loud sometimes, especially in this echoey ass room. But other than that, like I like the fridge a lot. I need to buy more juice to put in it because I drink all the juice out of it because it's in my gaming room. Like I have a whole room for my gaming shit. So like that's kind of how I do things. But yeah, but why the fuck is Griffin Gaming fucking poor shaming people, bro? Yeah, Xbox legit made him a whole Xbox Series X mini fridge, like a full size fridge, bro. That shit was fire. And I'm like, damn, bro. Damn, I want a I want a big ass Xbox fridge. I'm glad I got the small one though. I mean, I enjoy that. I got Prom sitting on there. Prom is pretty good. I enjoy that shit a lot. But yeah, poor shaming gamers, bro. That's kind of sad. Because I mean, I used to be poor. Like, I mean, I'm not like extremely rich now. I mean, I'm a perfectly content, what, middle class citizen now, I guess. But legit, he had an Xbox Series X cake inside the fridge. Oh yeah, when Snoop Dogg first opened the fridge, bro, that shit was fire. Then I seen like some YouTubers do videos with the Xbox Series X mini fridge as well. Not the mini fridge, like the full size one, because I think three of them went out. One of them went to Snoop Dogg, another one went to some random girl, and then another one went to like a sweepstakes fan. Which that I know that sweepstakes fan is probably a fucking probably on a whole island right now with that big ass fridge that he can sell to somebody. I know it's worth a lot. It's gonna be worth quite a bit. But yeah, you can't just poor shame people because they don't like the price of something. Like if niggas don't want to pay for that, they don't have to pay for it, bro. Most people can't afford to pay for everything you can. That's why I don't come on here talking about how much money I spend on shit because I'm a frugal ass nigga. I make plenty of fucking money, but it's not like I want to give it all away. That's why when PlayStation people complain about niggas buying Game Pass and enjoying that, bitch, I like saving money, nigga. There's also another Twitch gal streamer poor shaming some of her viewers as well, but it's over subs. Twitch is such a. It's one of those. See, I Twitch stream. I used to anyway until I start streaming on YouTube. For the most part, I Twitch stream is pretty. Like Twitch is a pretty good platform to stream on if you just want to casually stream. For the people that do Twitch as their job, some people just get fucking complacent, bro. They make so much money so fast that when they start to decline just a little bit, they get kind of predatory into the thing. They start trying to push for people to give them money. And it's kind of sad because most of those people on there are just generous people that want to give their favorite content creators money. I don't see nothing wrong with that. There's just a lot of generous people in the world. I mean, if you put up free content, I'm probably going to watch it for free. I even steal content that I should be paying for. I'm still going to use that shit for free because I want to save some money. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. It's just like some people just get yeah, some people just get fucking predatory with they like with the amount of status that they have to poor shame somebody. You gotta be a different level of just a hoe, bro. That's a different level of hoe right there. Cause you have money now. Cause not everybody got fucking money, bro. So you saying like if the 4090 come out and it's $2,000, and niggas be like, I don't want to pay 2,000 for a GPU. They gonna make another one in 2 years. Which the 3090 just got overshadowed by the 40 series, just that fucking quick, bro. And it was just 2 years ago. Of course, people are gonna complain about prices, and you're gonna be like, oh, if you're poor, don't buy it. Like nigga, they want good shit. They just don't want to pay that price for it. Nothing's wrong with that. Wanting to save money, nothing's wrong with that, bro. That's why niggas that want to spend more money on more shit All well to you, folks. I'ma save some fucking money and not pay for that shit. And I mean, if shit goes to shit, I literally would just go take it from that nigga. Like, what is he gonna do to me, bro? He's not gonna stop me. But it's kind of wild that they be poor shaming their fans, and people still like look to them. It's like like an idol, inspiration, like somebody they can literally like look up to. And then they talk down on you like a peasant, bro. And it's like, bro, you're nobody outside of the fucking YouTube universe, bro. You're still nobody, bro. So it's kind of wild that they do some shit like that. But yeah, on to the next thing, bro. Splinter Cell remake is rumored in the news, bro. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure because Ubisoft did just like cut like 3 games out that they were already creating. I think I went over there like 2 weeks ago from Gaming News Weekly. Ubisoft literally just cut the budget on like 3 different games, bro, because they couldn't sustain this shit no more. So they canceled 3 games. Now a Splinter Cell game remake is supposedly in the works. Bite the hand and feed them pretty much. I mean, they have plenty of money. They can get shut down right now and not have to worry. That's how much money they make off of this shit. And like some people complain that they don't make enough. And it's like, bitch, like if you make more than an average person, you're doing fine, bro. It's just they build this mental state of they better than somebody now that they make so much that it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to see people go down that road. But yeah, if the Splinter Cell rumors are real, this is a good fucking time because I mean, there's not many stealth shooters out there like actual good intricate stealth games that you can play and that you have a little sandbox to go through. You go through this mission, you do some crazy shit. Everybody's seen Splinter Cell gameplays of like the flawless fucking ghost niggas that don't even kill people throughout the whole mission, bro. They're so smooth with creeping around that like they get through the whole level without even having to execute a nigga, bro. And I'm like, how are you that fucking good at sneaking, bro? How are you that good? But it gives you a whole dynamic that games do not give you nowadays. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking for a new Splinter Cell. And I mean, the remake rumors are definitely got some hype behind them. But with Ubisoft being in a place that they're at right now, are they ready to remake a game like that? That is all I'm saying, bro. Because like Ubisoft is they on a high horse even though they've been crumbling for years. They're literally on a high horse asking for $70 games. And it's like Ubisoft, you ain't made nothing fucking worth buying in years, bro. They ain't made nothing really worth the Ubisoft name in years. And they're talking like their games are or like top notch. Come on now, Ubisoft, bro. Come on now. I know they don't know that they deserve $70 games, but that's what they're asking for. And I don't know if they're definitely gonna get shit on for the pirate game. I forget what the fuck it's called already, Skull and Bones. That shit's gonna die at launch. $70 is not gonna nobody's gonna buy that shit. Something else they said is gonna be a $70 game from them. They're gonna kill their franchises from that $70 shit. Cause nobody thinks it's worth it. If they fell off that hook, they'd probably die. Yes, bro. Ubisoft. I don't know why Ubisoft think they're up. I don't know why they think they're up. Somebody's backing them, which Tencent is backing them. Tencent is backing them real hard because they want to buy the whole fucking company. So I understand they have backing from Tencent, they have backing from Amazon, so they're not gonna fucking fold under the pressure. Thanks Sony for everybody paying $70 games. It's not Sony's fault, bro. It is Take Two's fault. Like Sony definitely pushed it to the fucking extreme, but Take Two did that shit first, bro. They let 2K go out there and charge $70 for an old gen game. For an old gen game. Sony just solidified that shit by making every one of their first party games $70. They solidified it across the gaming industry. They let Call of Duty do it, and it was over, bro. Cause Sony and Call of Duty were two peas in a pod, and it's bad. Like the gaming industry, yeah, people talking like, oh, the price of gaming hasn't went up in so long, but yeah, but DLC and microtransactions changed the gaming industry all for fucking years, bro. Been adding to the gaming industry's cost. The cost of fucking devices has went up hellas. That's why everybody got so many fucking controllers in their room. They got so many controllers in their room, bro. They got so many peripherals now. People buying headsets and new headsets when they come out, and people talking about gaming hasn't went up in price in 15 years or some shit because everything else has went up in price. Why the fuck would you want to pay more for games? Games are getting shorter. Games are not becoming in. They're not innovating at all in these games. Most of Sony games are all the same. They're built all the same. They might have different characters in it, might have a different world state, but they're all the same. The same genre of game, the same type of game, the same plot. Yeah, that's why. Hey, that's why Game Pass is so good because at least indie devs can come in and shake things up. If you buying all these games, bro, you're not about to go buy that indie game that looks kind of cool because you don't have the time for that, bro. You got to save up. You got to go buy God of War in 3 months. You think about to buy this $20 indie game that might be good that you might hate, or you're gonna go buy God of War, which you know you're gonna beat real quick, 10 hours. You're gonna beat the game. You're gonna enjoy the story, and you're just gonna go on with your fucking day. That's why people do it. That's why Sony keeps doing the same thing over and over again because it fucking works. They know it works. Everybody else is trying to innovate out here. They trying to do something different. Spiders came out with a Souls-like game. They shouldn't have fucking did it, but at least they tried. They tried their hand in it. Probably didn't pan out well for them because they not making their money back on fucking Still Rising, bro. It wasn't good. You just speaking of controllers, planned obsolescence or nah? Planned obsolescence or nah? What do you mean? Because I mean, a lot of these controllers are definitely not built for tough. They not. The old Xbox One controllers are built better than Xbox Series X controllers. That's just facts. Sony controllers are the same way. The DualShock 4 controllers were built definitely better than the DualSense, but not as good as the PlayStation 3 controller. But that's how the cookie's crumbling right now, bro. And they want to raise the price of digital sales and all that too, bro. They like $70 is the new price tag. That shit's egregious. But Sony's earned it. That's one thing I can say. Sony earned $70 price tag because they have a whole fucking fan base that thinks that $70 price tag is worthy of games from Sony. That's fine, bro. Xbox haven't earned a $70 price tag. They know they haven't. They not about to put out a $70 game on the market and be like, buy this shit. They haven't earned that. They haven't earned that kind of pedigree in the gaming industry. They took a whole 8-year ass beating. They don't deserve no $70 game, bro. Microsoft better not come out with no, oh, we charging $70 for this right now. Get the fuck out of here, Microsoft, bro. I would tell them to shut the fuck up if they did some shit like that. That's why I go with every other gaming company like that too. Because Sony earned that shit. The whole PlayStation 4 generation, banger after banger after banger, even though I don't think those games are enjoyable myself, a lot of people found them enjoyable. So they can charge whatever the fuck they want because they have the fans on their back. Everybody else, Ubisoft, fuck no, you don't deserve $70 for a game. EA, fuck no, they don't deserve $70 for a game. I might pay for a Bioware game for $70 only because my own fanboy heart is gonna pay Bioware whatever they want for a game. That's the only thing going. But like Microsoft, fuck no, you don't deserve $70 for a game. Neither does 2K, because everything they drop is trash. They just have the whole fucking backing of the sports industry. That's the only thing keeping them afloat. So nobody else has earned a $70 price tag besides Sony. Nobody else has earned that shit. I mean, Call of Duty kinda does, but they still doing like the cross-gen bundle thing. I notice how Nintendo rarely discount their games, but they can do that. Yeah, like legit, I bought Fire Emblem Three Houses, bro, full price, full price. That bitch came out years ago, and legit, I didn't know because I mean I was new to like Nintendo. I didn't play Nintendo games until I learned how good they were. But legit, I bought that shit full price. And the bitches were old. I didn't even know how old they were, and I still bought that shit at full price because to Nintendo, their games are worth they're worth the price. Why the fuck discount them? And it's true because the game's fucking good, bro. I'm gonna pay full price for that bitch, even if it's 2 years later. I'm thinking like, why the fuck this bitch ain't discounted? Cause Nintendo knows. Yeah, like they make little revisions, but that like the state of Nintendo is always constant. And that's why their prices are always constant because it's never wavering. Because Nintendo is not competing in the power market. They're not competing well, they are innovating. But yeah, they're not competing in the market to try to like one up nobody. They're just making consistently good products all the time. So the consistently good price all the time is what people are going to pay for that. And that's why they can see a Switch from 10 years ago still being fucking $300. And it's like, it's still the Switch. And the Switch is still fucking phenomenal. It's still unmatched as a console. You gonna pay for it. Xbox and Sony are on a different playing field. Why? Because they're still trying to push themselves to this higher standard of gaming all the time. Nintendo's not trying to improve in gaming. They're just trying to stay good and innovate when they can, which is smart because they know what their fans want, and that's why they keep making fucking money, bro. Everybody else be trying to adapt to the market this, push the market that, and that's what be fumbling these bags. Microsoft with the Xbox One tried to fucking innovate way beyond the market. If the Xbox One came out today, it would be a profitable console, bro. But the Xbox coming out 8 years ago, come on now, nobody was ready. Nobody was ready for the DRM shit that Microsoft put on. Nobody was ready for that. But let that DR shit drop during COVID when everybody had to be online anyway. Cause schools had niggas online. Freaking work had people online. You had to be online because that's how you lived your life for 2 years. The Xbox One would have been a profitable console in that market, bro. But the innovation was way too early. Nobody wants that. But yeah, everybody wants a more powerful Switch, wants a new Switch, but like, what the fuck is that powerful Switch gonna run? It's still gonna run Splatoon 3 just as good as the base Switch does. Like, that's why Nintendo isn't making a more powerful Switch. That's why they haven't made one. And yeah, because it's selling so well. Because the Switch in the market right now, I have a Switch because of how different it is. And all the content is fucking good. But how different the Switch is to everything else I have. I have an Xbox Series X right here. The most powerful console on the market. I have a great ass gaming PC. I mean, when you run the little PC test for like parts and like build ratios, I'm at the top like 10% of PC builds is a really good PC. And then I have a Switch in there that I can go play fitness boxing just to get a quick little workout in, or I can go watch my girlfriend play Animal Crossing, bro. One of the most brain numbing games I've ever seen, bro. But I mean, it's enjoyable to watch. It's pretty cool, bro. Or going to play Fire Emblem or some shit like that. It's just cool gaming, bro. I wish I can play that shit on my Xbox or play it on my PC, but you fucking can't. And Nintendo knows. I mean, you can. There's ways. Not going to disclose that here, but there's fucking ways. But still, Nintendo knows that a product that they sell is worth coming to their platform for. And only when you figure that out. Yeah, I got my Switch in the living room, bro. So it's in the living room hooked up to the TV. So I mean, I bring it handheld into the gaming room when I want to play it, but it sits out there so my girlfriend can just go in there and play Animal Crossing whenever the fuck she feels like it. And that's kind of how it is. But like my personal gaming setup is in here right now. So I have my laptop, my PC, my console. Yeah, my Switch is on the 4K TV too, even though it's a 1080p console. But like I've learned now from PC gaming that 1080p looks so fucking good when you have good graphics, bro. Nvidia makes 1080p look like 4K. It makes 1080p look like 4K because the amount of detail they can put into a 1080p image is off the fucking charts, bro. I wish Sony and Xbox can get that shit right, but they don't. I mean, Sony's been doing better at it because they gotta run games at 1080p anyway because they didn't have 1440p at the time. So I mean, their 1080p was looking pretty crispy. It's still no match for Nvidia's 1080p on any fucking game. I was playing God of War at like 1080p, like 100 something frames per second, and it looked phenomenal. It still was a boring game. I didn't like it, but the game looked fucking good. It looked amazing, bro. You say I'm afraid to buy a Switch because as soon as I do, they'll announce the next gen console. I mean, I don't. Nintendo doesn't have like a next gen console mindset. So I mean, if you bought a Switch today, you still have everything the Switch had to offer. Would you move to the next gen? Because Nintendo's next generation of console isn't like the Xbox and PlayStation version of next gen. So Nintendo just makes a different console to do different shit with. That's why the Wii U was, I mean, it was cool and all. It had the little controller pad thing that you like do shit on. But then the Switch came, and it's not like it's better than the Wii U. I mean, it is, but like if you had the Wii U and the Switch came out, you weren't missing out anything that the Wii U already had to offer. The Switch doesn't have the same shit the Wii U had. The Switch just did something completely different for gaming. So if that was your type of gaming, you would have went to the Switch. You would have like, all right, bro, fuck the Wii U. I'm going to the Switch. There's still people that play the Wii, the normal Wii, bro, with the Joy Cons and the little sensor bar because the Wii is still unmatched in gaming. That's a console that's timeless, bro. If you walked up right now, somebody asks you, "Hey, you want to play fucking baseball on the Switch?" You're gonna play baseball on the Switch. If you could play this shit on the Wii, you still gonna play this shit on the Wii, bro. You think the Switch 2 would have some backwards compatibility? I mean, I don't think a Switch 2 is gonna exist. I don't think Nintendo goes for another Switch. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. It's like FromSoft in making Souls games. They have so many one-off Souls games that people want sequels for, but they keep making the next thing. They keep making the next thing. And people hope for Bloodborne 2, people wanted Demon Souls 2, people wanted a Sekiro 2, and we got fucking Elden Ring, bro. There were so many sequels that could have came, and we got Elden Ring, which is still the best game this year. Still unmatched in gaming this year. I don't think Elden Ring gets a second game. I think it gets some great DLC, and then FromSoft makes another game. I think they just go on to another thing. I think Nintendo is exactly the same way. From the Wii to the Wii U were two completely different consoles doing completely different things. Then they went to the Switch. Yeah, I think Nintendo goes somewhere completely off the rails after the Switch. I don't think Switch 2 is in Nintendo's mind because they never went from Nintendo 64 to Nintendo 64 2. That's not what they did, bro. They went from Nintendo 64 to fucking GameCube. What? Nigga? They went from cartridge to baby CD disc. Outrageous, bro. Nintendo is not going to a Switch 2. I don't see a Switch 2 ever being announced by Nintendo because the Switch is already doing the job Nintendo wants it to do. What does Nintendo want to do next for gaming? We don't know. Their innovators are crazy, bro. GameCube was my last Nintendo, lol. I mean, the Switch was my last Nintendo. I never had a GameCube personally. I got to play a GameCube a couple times, but I never owned a GameCube. The last Nintendo console I owned before the Switch was a Game Boy Advance. Literally a Game Boy Advance. That was the last Nintendo console I had before the Switch. So like there were so many things that come out. I think they might go back to making Nintendo DSs, maybe. They might make another DS until they innovate something crazy to make another console. I feel like Switch's concept is too dope to abandon. I mean, they won't abandon it because they have a Switch. The Switch is already here, bro, and already dominating. Like they won't abandon the concept. I mean, people want a more powerful Switch. So many companies are going to try to emulate it and going to try to build one for you. Nintendo could be the one to just be like, fuck it, let's build a more powerful Switch. But why when they can make the next big thing? Because nobody wanted a Switch until the Switch came out. Nobody wanted a Switch until the Switch came out. So now that people want a Switch too, what the fuck do people not want that Nintendo can give you that you didn't know you needed? That's how Nintendo works in my eyes, bro. Because I didn't know a Switch was going to be that fucking good until it happened. Until it fucking happened, bro. So I mean, they could instantly get rid of that concept because they got rid of the Wii's concept. The Wii where you played in front of your TV with a sensor bar, that shit's gone now. Nigga, we got the Switch. Why would they give up the most profitable thing that they have with the Wii? The Wii made a lot of fucking money and people don't remember. It was selling hundreds of millions of consoles. But they got rid of that, bro. They went to the Wii U. They did something different. People probably would think back now, like, why the fuck would they do the Wii U? They could have just made a more powerful Wii. They wanted to do something different. Yeah. The Wii was top tier, bro. People still play the Wii to this day. So when the Switch is doing how good it's doing, it's gonna run its course, bro, because it has been through it's the second generation of the Switch, bro. The Switch came out versus the Xbox One at the power of the Xbox 360, and it dominated. And now the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 is out. The 40 series cards just got announced, and guess what? The Switch is still dominating, bro. So by the time the Switch is on the end of its life cycle, the next big thing from Nintendo might not be a Switch. It might be something basic. And it might just be fucking revolutionary. That's all I'm saying. Nintendo does some great shit over there, some out of the box shit, and I like that from them. That's why they stay in the gaming industry so strong, because they know they're not competing with the big tech market of gaming, bro. The way graphics and shit are evolving every fucking year, consoles can't compete with that. That's why Microsoft is going so hard in the cloud, because hardware won't fucking matter, bro. Switch with for 144 frames per second would be outrageous, bro. Like, there's some games that run on the Switch. I'm like, how the fuck did y'all get this to work? But if they had games with high frame rates on the Switch, first I would think, how hot would that bitch get? Then I imagine Mario Kart running at fucking 4K 144 frames per second, bro. Just doing a fucking dash on Rainbow Road. That should be outrageous. That's some power that nobody needs in their life, bro. Nintendo does not need that type of power, because they would take over gaming if they put out a machine that strong. Yes, Mario Kart is still an unmatched racing game, even though it's fucking Mario Kart, bro. It is Mario Kart we're talking about, and it's still one of the best racing games to ever exist. When you see another Mario Kart fucking 8, Mario Kart 9, bro, I don't know what Mario Kart they own right now. I think it's 9. But when they drop a Mario Kart 10, you think that bitch is not selling? Come on now, bro. The next Nintendo console probably gonna come with a fucking racing wheel, bro. They need to get Fortnite up to 60 frames. I mean, they do. They really do, because Fortnite is a abysmal game running on the Switch. It is really bad. Unless you got a Pro controller, then it feels pretty good. But kids love the fucking Switch, bro. They rather play Fortnite on the Switch than play anything on a console. Well, on a on an Xbox or a PlayStation, they would go grab a Switch, bro, and go run around playing Fortnite at 10 frames per second before they look at God of War and be like, I want to play that, which is crazy. I swear, Mario Kart sales are always gonna be top notch. Nintendo knows that. That's why they had Nintendo Direct. They showed all their new games. New Fire Emblem look crazy, nigga. They showed Mario Rabbids, I think, again, which was wild. Then they dropped a motherfucking screen for Breath of the Wild 2. I forget the name of it. I forget the name of the new Zelda game that's coming out. But then people went fucking crazy, bro. All they had to do was show that, hey, nigga, we got another Zelda. And it's over. Nigga, the Switch is on top again. Yes, on one console, bro. This one console is doing dirt on people. And it's not stopping, bro. Splatoon 3 came out shitting on people, bro. Shitting on the whole gaming industry. Selling millions and millions in days. People's like, bro, some of the biggest exclusive games, the biggest multi-platform games are not doing it. Nintendo's fucking doing it. Why? Because they know what the fuck people want. And they give it to them in a timely manner. And for a good price. I mean, the Switch is $300, bro. Why not? Why not? That's the thing, bro. Why not? They know their market and they know how to take advantage of it. For Xbox and PlayStation, bro, they don't know their market. They want the whole gaming industry. Nintendo just want a piece of it, and they have a big ass slice too, bro. And they're satisfied. They're like, yeah, I got my piece of the pie, bro. Y'all can have the rest. And they don't. And Microsoft and Xbox are fighting over that shit. I wonder how many Switches have been sold since launch. Hard numbers, bro. If the PlayStation 4 sold 100 million consoles, Switch definitely sold about that. Definitely sold about that. There's no way. There's no way the Switch haven't sold 100 million. If PlayStation 4 sold 100 million, there's no way the Switch haven't sold 100 million. The Switch has been selling, like top of the leaderboard selling every month. on every year since the Switches came out. There's no way it haven't surpassed 100 million consoles sold. There's no fucking way. People's not gonna go look for those numbers because Sony's number one in gaming revenue. Sony's winning in the gaming industry, but we all know Nintendo's the ones winning in real, like in reality. In reality, Nintendo's winning because their fan base is their fan base. Even I'm a part of the Nintendo fan base now. How? How did they get me, bro? Nobody knows, but they do. They got me, bro. I got a Switch in my living room. Our speaker right now, Splatoon 3 Space Tournament is still popping off the end later tonight. And after that finish, I'll have him back in. Splatoon has a tournament, bro? There's competitive Splatoon play. You were telling me about that, Cool Breeze. Which is scary to me because I tried Splatoon 2 and I got shit on, bro. So I know Splatoon has some demon gamers in it. And I'm just scared of them. Like that's the thing. Yes, Nintendo, bro. I didn't know how good Fire Emblem was until I played that shit. I didn't know. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I didn't know how good that was until I played that shit. And I mean, like, I'm an RPG guy, but Nintendo has the best RPGs on the market. Like, legit, they have the best RPGs on the market. Like, I high key need to get a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 poster on my wall, bro. It deserves it. Because that shit was good. I haven't played Xeno 3. And Xeno 3 got like a 90 something on Metacritic this year. Nobody's really talking about it because it's a Nintendo exclusive game. But they have the best RPGs on the market. And they're hardly talked about. Monolith Soft is one of the best fucking... Yeah, I like Western RPG. I mean, I like all types of RPGs. Like, that's why BioWare's on my wall right now. I love Western RPGs. I like playing JRPGs because they're always different. And I think I enjoy the difference in RPG style that they could give me. But legit, like, even just from storytelling, bro. Just from storytelling. Monolith Soft is one of the best writers in gaming. And I didn't know who the fuck they were until just a couple months ago, bro. And I'm like, how the fuck have y'all been making games for years for Nintendo? And I didn't know who the fuck Monolith Software was until Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And it's one of the best written games ever. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, one of the highest rated games this year, bro. I think it was barely beat Elden Ring in Metacritic rating. I think it was like 1 or 2 digits under. And I'm like, Monolith Soft, bro, you work for fucking Nintendo. You're a demon, bro. And it's wild because I would have never knew. Because I wasn't a part of the fucking Nintendo ecosystem, bro. I wasn't a part of the Nintendo fandom. Until I got a part of that shit. And you learned that Nintendo's fucking winning, bro. They're OP at environment designs too. Bro. The, like, legit running around Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And the map, like, the map is a living thing, bro. So, like, the map is, like, moving and shit. Because it's like a monster that you're like running across the back of him. And I'm like, the tides is like in the clouds, bro. Because like you're in the sky, essentially. Because I got the cloud sea. That shit's crazy. Like, who thought of that shit? Somebody at Monolith Soft thought of that shit. But somebody thought of it. And they were fucking... They did a good job executing that shit, bro. Because you're going like the tail of a fucking big monster thing that's walking around. It's crazy. It is crazy. We went on a fucking tangent too, bro. We supposed to be talking about Gaming News Weekly. We start talking about Nintendo and shit. Outrageous. They also have with Breath of the Wild. That makes sense, bro. Nintendo knows what the fuck they doing over there. They know what they're doing over there. Then they partner with Sega a couple times, and they just do good shit. I don't know how the fuck we got on this tangent, bro. We got to get back to Gaming News Weekly. We gonna get right into the PlayStation news real quick. Because Miles Morales is going to PC this fall. Where did that come from, bro? Why didn't Sony announce this at they state of play? Why did they just get dropped out of nowhere? I don't understand what Sony's marketing is up to. But Miles Morales is coming to PC. Probably right after God of War launches. Just so they can double their money up for the quarter. But the essential question is, how fast is Spider-Man 2 coming to PC? If Miles Morales is coming now. Miles Morales is already coming, bro. The timeline of day and date PlayStation games on PC is getting shorter and shorter. Because it was like, oh, that was a 5-year-old game. Oh, that's a 4-year-old game. Oh, that's a 3-year-old game. I mean, the timeline is getting pushed up real quick, and now Miles is coming. And I think Miles is coming. Yeah, like yeah, probably 3 months. Yeah, like Miles is coming. I think Miles Morales is coming to PC faster than uh The Last of Us Part One's remake. Well, no, not essentially because they just made the remake, and the remake is gonna be coming to PC right after that. So I guess Miles still has a little bit of time under his belt because it was a 2-year launch title. But still, that bitch is coming to PC. Like at this moment, bro, I should get Marvel Spider-Man on PC. I should go get Spider-Man. I bought fucking God of War and regret the fuck out of it. But I know Spider-Man's a good game. I played Spider-Man 3 on PlayStation 2. That shit was fun. Superhero games are always pretty cool. I don't know how good Spider-Man is going to be. I've heard bad things about Spider-Man, even though it's hard to find that shit on the internet because everybody loves Spider-Man games. But there's complaints about the Spider-Man game, and those complaints are real deal real, and you have to factor those in. That's the only reason I don't have the game like right now. Because I don't know if I'm actually going to like it, and I don't want to pay full price for a Spider-Man game I won't like. I did that with God of War. Not doing that again. Sony, you finessed me once, you can't finesse me twice. But yeah, that shit's coming to PC. But they CFO went on uh what the fuck, gamingnews.biz? Gamingindustry.biz. That's the fuck the name of the thing. And they talked again about PlayStation Plus and not dropping their games in there day and date. And it's so weird how Sony talks about their games. I can't help but think like, oh, this is never jump ship, never jump ship. There's no way that game would. I mean, they Sony fans always think there's not a game that's gonna leave the platform, and then the game leaves the platform, and then it's like, damn, bro, we lost another one. But like, I didn't lose anything. I still have the fucking game. Sony fans just have this weird mindset. Sony as a whole has this weird ass mindset that gaming is only built to be made and played one way. And if it's not, then it's not gonna be quality of game. I don't know where the fuck they got this information from, bro. I've never heard of nobody saying this shit except Sony fanboys and Sony CFOs themselves. But this man talked about day and date games not coming to the platform because their games are big budget like movies. If not, Jim will cry. I mean, that's exactly what it sounds like, bro. Because they want to sell their games first. Then they want to put their games on subscription after that to revitalize the game. That is what he said. So when they sell their game, once their game declines in sales and it dies, they put it on subscription service to revitalize the game a little bit longer. And I'm like, Sony. If you know your game is gonna die in 3 months, bro, why the fuck are you waiting to put it on subscription? Because you want 10 million people to buy it in 3 months, then you put it on subscription service for you to make money off of it? It doesn't make sense. But in their brain, it works, bro. Because that's how movies work. Movies be having they hype. They get the box office the first 2 weeks or some shit like that. They blow up in sales if they're good movies anyway. And then after that, you know, they run them bitches on every fucking subscription service they can. Next, they'll sell Sony exclusives on Xbox for Game Pass after a year. I mean, a lot of Sony exclusive deals that are not like Sony first party exclusive deals come to Game Pass after their exclusive deal is over. Why? Because Game Pass is going to make them more money in the long run. Game Pass is going to give them more money in the long run. So, like, people are looking for the sale. Of course you want to sell. Of course you want people to buy your shit. But if you can have people buying your subscription service to play your game, whether your game is good or bad, they're going to play it. And if they like it enough or hate it enough, they're going to get rid of it anyway. But they want to take people's money and let people hate the fucking game and not play it. And I'm like, that's a selfish ass mentality, especially for a mega corporation like Sony. Why the fuck do you have to sell the game to people? It's not like they're taking a loss on it because they're still going to make that fucking money, bro. Is it straight time exclusive? No, it's a Sony exclusive game. I think it's a full Sony exclusive game. It's made by What are they name? Apisha, the indie studio. They got like 3 Game Pass games right now. So if it is timed exclusive, Stray is definitely coming right to Game Pass. I think Shifu is. Shifu might be timed exclusive. I don't know when that shit coming to Xbox. Just like Kenna. Kenna was timed exclusive as well. But sometimes they make deals with Sony and they after the deal is done, they don't capitalize on the Xbox platform. It's a crazy gaming world we live in. Because when Sony make deals with people, it seems they indoctrinate people, kind of. Because they feel like, okay, Sony has the bigger platform. So if they didn't get that much traction on Sony's platform, they're not going to get much traction anywhere else. So they don't even go make the deal. And I think that's what gets developers, especially when they make content for Sony, timed exclusive. Inadequate. Fucking dead, bro. Every Sony game I've played from the PlayStation 4 generation has felt inadequate to me, bro. Like I heard the hype for the games. I didn't have a PlayStation 4, so I couldn't play them myself. So the chance I got to play those games, I was underwhelmed. And it's not like the games weren't good. I mean, they were all right. It's just like those games were not as hyped as y'all told me it was. Like y'all told me it was going to be a masterpiece, and all I got was a basic ass game, a basic ass third person shooter, bro. That's kind of how I see things. Mostly because like I wasn't those people that bought into hype for day one releases of games. I've never been that type of gamer anyway. So there's a whole lot of games that I had to wait to play, especially like growing up. I didn't get every game when they came out. I got them bitches months later, years later sometimes. There's so many games I played that I never played before as a kid. People be talking to me about them. I'm like, I never even heard of that game, bro. But then I go play it and I enjoy that shit. And I'm like, damn, that shit was good. That bitch came out 4 years ago. How the fuck would I know that, nigga? I didn't keep track. So now that I know when games come out, I still don't have that pressure on myself to go get that game day one. I don't have that pressure. There's some games that I really like that I'm going to get day one. That's what I did with Soul Hackers 2 because the first Atlas game on Xbox in 15 years. I went to go get that bitch and it's good. It's enjoyable. It's exactly what I expected from an Atlas game from playing other Atlas games. I played Persona 4. I got to play some of what is that game called? Shin Megami Tensei on the Switch. So I expected what Atlas is going to deliver and they delivered that. That was fine, bro. It's exactly what I expected. But I don't buy into hype for games because I know games are games, bro. They're gonna be one dimensional at best, 3 dimensional, in the realm. But I don't be expecting too much from games. A lot of people be expecting a whole lot from games, and then they get disappointed. That's kind of how I did with the PlayStation 4 generation, bro. Because people hyped up some shit, and I played that shit, and I'm like, bro, this shit mid, bro. Why you tell me it was good? That shit's mid. I didn't even like it. And I come in with a clear mind with every game that I play, bro. And I go play that bitch, and that shit's trash. I don't want to waste my money now because I got Game Pass. I'm not wasting anything. So I got Game Pass. I can go play some shit. If it's trash, I don't play it no more. If it's good, I'll support that bitch. If it's real good, I might even buy it for myself. And it's kind of the cycle that Game Pass has created. Sony, on the other hand, wants you to buy the game, hate it or love it. They want you to just buy the fucking game. You don't even gotta play it. They don't even care if you play the game. Just buy that shit. And then they put it on subscription service later after the game's dead and nobody wants it no more. They're like, all right, we'll put it on subscription service now. Hopefully more people play it. And it's like, bitch, why don't you want people to play it when you release the fucking game? You just want people to buy that shit, bro. That's why I still push for demos. Game Pass be flooded with games in 2023. Too many fucking games, bro. Power World, I can't wait for Power World to come out. That fucking game looks outrageous, bro. Shooting guns at Pokemon and shit. Strapping cannons to Pokemon's backs. That shit is gonna be fun. That shit's coming to Game Pass. It's coming to Xbox. Guilty Gear is coming, which Guilty Gear has been out for a while, bro. I have so many games that I never know recognition, but they're far. I mean, yeah, there's a whole lot of games that I've played that like nobody would just look at that game and be like, okay, that's gonna be a banger. I'm buying it. It's not a big AAA game. I play a whole lot of like indie level games, double A games, and they're phenomenal. They're created by creative people who put passion into their work. They're not just in there trying to get a check, bro. So hyped for Requiem is coming to Game Pass soon. Yeah, they're bro. I'm hyped for Persona 5 coming to Game Pass. And people like, oh, that came on PlayStation 7 years ago. That's fine, bro. I never got to play that bitch 7 years ago. I'm like, people talk down on people that is willing to wait for things. And I don't understand that notion. Like, there's some gamers that be like, oh, I want to play the same game. I mean, play the game the same time they are playing the game. Like I heard a couple people use that argument. Like, why would you be willing to wait? Oh, I have played Deathloop. I put my first video up. I forget what day. There's a video up on the channel, bro. Deathloop is fucking funny, bro. See, when Deathloop came out, the whole PlayStation side of the YouTube universe ignored it. Ignored the fuck out of Deathloop because they got bought by Xbox. So they didn't support Deathloop. I don't understand why the fuck they didn't support Deathloop because now I'm playing Deathloop. Deathloop is funny as hell, bro. It is amusing. It is fun. I thought this was gonna be like a Dishonored clone. It still is a Dishonored clone, but the characters in the game are so fucking good that it's like, goddamn, bro, you got me. They say they're boycotting because no sequel. See, and that's the childish nature of the PlayStation ecosystem, bro. Like right now, Insomniac works for PlayStation. The engine that Microsoft built for Insomniac to use is owned by PlayStation. We don't get Sunset Overdrive 2. Nobody's boycotting Sunset Overdrive because we're not getting Sunset Overdrive 2. It is so weird that people are not going to play Deathloop because they're not getting Deathloop 2. Like, that's the reason you're not getting Deathloop 2, bro. It is the Sony effect. It is so fucking weird, bro. Because now Insomniac is making Spider-Man games with the Sunset Overdrive engine that Microsoft paid for. Nobody's complaining about that because Spider-Man is a top-tier game. Insomniac is a top-tier development team. Why didn't Microsoft capitalize and buy Insomniac after they made Sunset Overdrive? Because Microsoft wasn't in the gaming industry for gaming at the time. They didn't have the thought process to be like, hey, Insomniac's a great development team. We should probably invest in them. No, they just contracted them to make a game and sent their ass home. Sony was like, you're a great team. You should come work for us full time. Insomniac said fucking yes and made Spider-Man. Insomniac deserves everything, bro, because they're a great ass development team. Who's gonna boycott Insomniac games because Insomniac works for Sony now? Nobody, bro. I still play Sunset Overdrive. That game's fucking good. It's different. It's unique. It's fun. And it's hella fucking weird, bro. I've never seen a concept like Sunset Overdrive before implemented in gaming. But I'm glad that Insomniac gave it to Xbox, bro. Is it bad that PlayStation players don't get it? I mean, to each his own. Y'all got Spider-Man, though. So, I mean, it's a good trade for me, bro. Because we got something brand new and y'all got Spider-Man. So, I mean, I'll take the brand new over Spider-Man. But Spider-Man is a big name. It's going to make a lot of fucking money. And it does for Sony. But yeah, but that mindset that people that wait for shit are kind of strange is definitely a strange mindset to have. Because I'm willing to wait for Persona 5 to come to Xbox. And guess what? It's coming to Xbox and it's coming to Game Pass. Most accessible platform in the world, bro. You can access Game Pass from anywhere. Your phone, your tablet, your PC, your laptop, the cloud, nigga, motherfucking web browser. I can go play that shit anywhere I want. So when Persona 5 comes out, that's why I told my friends I'm not buying Call of Duty, bro. I don't have time for Call of Duty. There's too many Game Pass drops coming from now to when Call of Duty launches that I don't have time for that shit, bro. Because those are some games I want to fucking play. Call of Duty takes a whole lot of dedication, bro. And I ain't got time. You see, I recently saw Sunset being streamed on their Twitch channel. And it still holds up. Yes, bro. And I think Microsoft may have FPS boosted the game, so it's running at 60 frames now. I could be telling a fib on that one. I'm not sure. I think the FPS boosted it though. But Sunset Overdrive still runs hella smooth, bro. The combat is fun. And it's intricate and different enough that like there's no other game on the market that is gonna be like a Sunset Overdrive clone. That you can just be like, oh, it's just like this game. Cause like when Ghost of Tsushima came out, the first thing I thought is, oh, it's just an Assassin's Creed clone, which it is. It was in a big new world. It was intricate as hell, but it was in Game Pass at one time. Don't know now though. Sunset Overdrive was. I mean, it's probably still in there. All Xbox games stay in Game Pass. They don't ever leave. It's just all the third party games leave after a while. But that's the real reason why everybody wants this Activision deal blocked. Because imagine, right now, oh, I can show y'all actually. Hold on. I'm gonna try to pull this up for y'all real quick. Persona 4 Golden. Oh, what the hell? What is going on here? My capture card is tweaking. Okay, there we go. I don't know why the fuck my capture card was tweaking so hard. Yeah, they want to really stop that deal for some reason. It's so strange. Gamers are just fucking on a tangent right now because they know once those games come to Game Pass, they would never leave, and that's that's a problem for PlayStation gamers because even if PlayStation still get these, all the years going on, and those games are still going to be in Game Pass, still being played by all the Xbox people, by all the Game Pass people. But no, I want to show y'all the top paid games right now on Xbox Store, which is crazy because when you see this shit, because like people don't understand how the Xbox Store works, but the top played games right now, some of them are new. There's 2K, there's Madden, but do you see this shit? Black Ops 1 is in the top selling games list right now. Yeah, Sunset Overdrive is never gonna leave Game Pass because it's an Xbox exclusive game. But yeah, that shit gonna stay. Black Ops 1, I mean Black Ops 2 is in the top selling games list right now. Why the fuck is Black Ops 2 in the top selling games list right now? That's crazy. That's crazy. Black Ops 1 is in the top selling games list right now. I got this game. I have it on disc. That's why I don't have it like digital. I got it on disc. I have the SCL collection. I have Assassin's Creed 3. Like these are some old ass games, bro. Why the fuck are they in the top selling games list? Look, Modern Warfare 3 is in the top selling games list right now, bro. Yeah, they quit selling it after a while because the next motorsport game comes out and they don't want them like competing with each other. So that's why they like discontinue those and like start the new ones. But yeah, like all these old ass Call of Duty games are in the top selling list right now. Like two of them are in the top fucking 10, bro. So like, what the fuck is going on with Activision games, like the backwards compatible Activision games on Xbox? All them bitches are gonna go to Game Pass when the deal is done. Wait, did it just show the fucking anime in the Cyberpunk trailer? It did, bro. That's fire. See, Cyberpunk's smart. They know that anime say they fucking career, and they're gonna use the fuck out of it. They're gonna use the fuck out of Netrunners. That shit was fire. It was a good ass anime though. I'm not even gonna fake it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. So legit, Call of Duty, the old ones, the legacy ones, are still selling hard on Xbox. When them bitches drop in Game Pass day one, people are gonna be in Game Pass just for those legacy games, just for those servers to stay running for as long as they could. And that's a smart thing. Microsoft is smart for doing that. You said about Cyberpunk bounced back hard as fuck. Yes, it did, bro. Hope they also add some DLC into Game Pass. See, that's one thing I don't think Microsoft is gonna do because DLC is always pay for after thing. So some DLCs have came in. So like what the fuck is it called? There's a couple DLCs that came for God damn, I have to look at the fucking game. But like Gears 5 DLC came. There was some, what the fuck is that game called, bro? I forget what the fuck the game is called, but their DLC came to Game Pass as well. Destiny's DLC came to Game Pass. So there's always some games that do the thing. Yeah, Flight Sim has some DLC in Game Pass. So there's always some exceptions to the rule. But Game Pass is going to give people the base experience for the game because Microsoft still entice people to buy things. I think that's what outside gamers don't understand about the subscription model that Game Pass is. It's going to give you the base level experience of every game that comes to Game Pass. Like I buy a whole lot of games. I still play a whole lot of Game Pass games. Some of those games are in Game Pass and I own them. Because the base level experience is good enough. But if you want to continue that experience, you have to buy the rest of the game. And games come out nowadays that like pieces of the game you have to buy. Like legit. First and Violence 5, I played it on Game Pass, but I bought the DLC. Yeah, like cause you play the game, you enjoy the base game, you like, damn, that shit's good. DLC comes out, and it's like, I mean, if you like the game enough, you might as well go buy the fucking DLC. And then by the time the DLC comes out, the game is on discount for half price with the DLC included, and you're like, why the fuck would I not buy this, bro? And you buy it. That's kind of how the game company keeps their revenue coming in. So I bought, what was it? Scarlet Nexus. I bought Scarlet Nexus at launch. I bought the deluxe edition because I enjoyed the fucking game. Scarlet Nexus also went to Game Pass, which was great. A lot of people got to play in the Game Pass. There was a whole lot of things that I had in Scarlet Nexus that they didn't because I bought the deluxe edition of the game. But then, like months later, they came out with like a super deluxe edition of the game with more DLC, and I didn't fucking know. So now somebody that bought Scarlet Nexus after I did got a better deal on Scarlet Nexus than I did, even though I got a better deal than the Game Pass people did. And it's kind of how the like line of gaming is going right now. So like even on Sony's platform, if you buy God of War today for $70, people that buy God of War 6 months from now is going to get a better deal than you. Because the game's going to be cheaper, the DLC is going to be there, and they're going to fucking get the game for less money. And they're going to have plenty of time to play it too. You said Fallout 76 has DLC and Game Pass. I'm thinking, yeah, they do. But Fallout 76 is, I don't think that DLC costs money though. I think that's what he's saying. So like paid DLC is what he's talking about. So like I know one DLC from Elder Scrolls Online that was paid came to Game Pass. And I think it was the Morrowind DLC came to Game Pass. It's like a $20 DLC from like Elder Scrolls Online, and that DLC did come to Game Pass. But the newest one, like High Rise or something like that, or High Rock, whatever the new DLC, didn't come to Game Pass. So you still have to buy it to like get that expansion of the game. So that's kind of what he was talking about. But yeah, like Black Ops 2 DLC for the zombies maps. See, I don't see why not for those to come to Game Pass because those games are kind of just floating in the ether right now. Because Activision's not doing shit with the games. Xbox can't really do anything with the games until they own Activision as a whole. So those games are literally being sold on the market. They're still making money off of them, but there's no real support for those games. So when Microsoft get their hands on those, they could probably FPS boost them bitches, make them run better, put HDR in them with auto HDR, shit like that, and probably just either re-release them for free like they did with some more games. I got videos on re-releases from Xbox coming soon. I forget what day that video's dropping. But they probably just put them bitches out again. Microsoft has done that plenty of times on the Xbox One generation. Though they were losing hard. They had to do something for the fans. They still did those things. You said you're gonna celebrate when the Activision deal is done? Everybody's gonna celebrate when the Activision deal is done. Because it's gonna be a hard fought battle to get this Activision deal done. Because there was really a whole lot of backlash from Sony's side of the gaming industry. It is so wild how the all powerful Sony Interactive Entertainment with their PlayStation the PlayStation juggernaut itself was whining about one Activision Blizzard deal. And yeah, people can say the stipulations this, oh the community that, all that, but business is business. And Sony's literally crying about a business move that they couldn't make. That's like cock blocking your homeboy on a girl you couldn't get. You talked to her for a couple months, bro, but you ain't closed the deal. Guess what? I pulled up, I spit G, and I got her. Why are you mad, bro? You was trying for months and you got nothing from it, bro. So if you come in and you smoothly pick them up like it ain't shit, your homeboy try to cock block you, bro, you a bitch. That's it. You're a peon now, bro. You can't fuck with them no more. And it's good that Satya went on fucking TV and said the shit that he said. Cause Jimothy Ryan, y'all had so many deals, bro. You and Satya talked about so many things. Him and what is the other one called? Of Sony Interactive Entertainment. The one that made the deal with Microsoft for Azure and shit like that. It wasn't Jim Ryan that did that deal. It was the one that was just talking to GameIndustry.biz. He's the one made the deal with Satya and them. But they got the Azure deal, bro. All the shit that they partnering with cloud gaming and shit like that. And now you want to cry about a gaming deal you couldn't make? And Jim's like, oh, this is not fair. You only gonna give me Call of Duty for one more gaming generation? Bitch, that is generosity. And you don't want to take generosity, you could just take hands, bro. That's what Jim, I don't understand, bro. Jim, you did not have to go like that. But they really did that shit. He really did that shit. Sean Layden, yeah, I saw Sean Layden go to Tencent. Which Sony fanboys are championing the fuck out of Sean Layden saying Game Pass will fail if they don't get 500,000 fucking subscribers. But now he works for Tencent, which only makes mobile games with microtransactions in them. And they're succeeding. So now everything Sean Layden said is like, yeah, bitch, I was lying. I was lying. That shit don't mean nothing to me no more. Because now he works for Tencent, who's only cloud gaming with no subscription service yet. And mobile gaming, bro. That's all they're doing, bro. You say you'd rather he run Sony? I mean, he didn't do that good. He didn't do as good as Jim running Sony, bro. Jim ran Sony during the PlayStation 4. Jimothy is gonna be top tier for Sony, bro. Sean Layden was PlayStation 3 and he got shit on. He said Sony fanboys always find a way to make it fit their narrative. I mean, yeah. There's a lot of people that think Sean Layden is gonna get fucking Sony to team up with Tencent. Really, nigga? Tencent will buy Sony. Tencent would literally buy all of Sony Interactive Entertainment. They're not teaming up with PlayStation. They don't give a fuck about PlayStation, bro. They're trying to buy every studio they can in the gaming industry and pump their motherfucking money up. Yeah. He chasing the bag, bro. He's smart. Sean Layden's not dumb. He knew he wasn't going to get another big executive deal from any other gaming company because he was a PlayStation 3 nigga. He was the PlayStation 3 nigga. He's not getting nothing, bro. You said Jim is making them cash, but yeah. Like, Jim made them a lot of money during PlayStation 4. That's why they have faith in Jim Ryan. His PlayStation 4 run is going to be top tier. Like, his PlayStation 4 run is going to go down in history. He's going to be one of the best presidents of Sony Interactive Entertainment to ever run because of his PlayStation 4 run. But the thing is, Jim didn't have to compete with nobody during his PlayStation 4 run. Jim didn't have opposition during the PlayStation 4 run. So he had the smoothest CEO presidential run in any gaming industry guys to date, bro. He had the easiest rise to success with that shit. Because why? The Xbox One was in a shitter. Because Microsoft didn't know what the fuck they were doing in gaming. Microsoft didn't have a clue what they were doing in gaming, bro. They dropped the ball every time they had until Phil got into that spot. So Jim had one of the best runs in the history of gaming because he had no opposition at all, bro. Pressure was never applied to Jim to make a move. He did everything because he could. When Jim got, he had niggas lining up. PlayStation 4 sold 60 million in like 4 years. He's like, oh, damn, y'all see these numbers, folks? And people start lining up at his door. Like, hey, you want to make a deal? You got a lot of customers. We got a lot of games we want to sell. Let's crack a deal. Jim's signing fucking documents left and right, throwing them bitches. Microsoft's not getting none of that. They not getting none of that because they're failing. Now that Microsoft is up, Satya and them is here. Phil is here, bro. And they're like, we going to put the pressure on Sony to make a fucking move. Now, Now he's sitting in the office sweating, bro. Like, what the fuck is they doing next? They're buying Activision, folks. No, not Activision. Why? Because Activision lined up at your door to make a fucking Sony deal. Activision lined up at your door, bro. Let's partner. Let's become the biggest shooter in gaming. Yeah, they expected another Xbox One generation. They weren't expecting Microsoft to recover and to rebound this fast. Because when taking a fat ass L like they did with the Xbox One, losing everything, bro. Losing everything, being outsold damn near 3-1 in almost every country. They wasn't expecting Microsoft to bounce back like that. They weren't even expecting them to compete to go harder. Because when Sega went down like that, you know what the fuck Sega did? They folded. We're going third party. They was expecting Microsoft to take the same route. They already sold almost all their studios. Just go third party, bro. Sacrifice a little bit, like keep a little bit of dignity that you got left. No, feel like we got this, folks. We're gonna go harder. We have to go harder, bro, because they got their ass beat for 7 years straight. They got their ass beat on, and now they're fighting back. And Jim is like, what the fuck do I do against a Microsoft that wants to fight me, bro? A Microsoft that wants to fight, bro. They want you to throw hands. They want you to get back in this ring with them. And now Jim's like, fuck, bro. Because now they have to make deals. And there's no deals for them to make. Because every deal that they want to make, Microsoft taking it from them. They wanted that Bethesda deal. Microsoft took that. They want the Activision deal. Microsoft took that. They got the Bungie deal. But then Bungie came through like, hey, bro, I mean, we said no to Microsoft, nigga. So you think we won't say no to Sony? Sony had to play by the rules. I think those 10 live service games for Sony would determine how well they do this generation. Bro, those 10 live service games better be fucking good because one of them is already dead. What was it called? The one that they just shut down the service has only been out for like what? 6 months? It was made by Platinum and Square. I forget the name of the game. They literally just shut down one of their 10 live service games already, bro. Just closed the doors on the whole thing. Platinum and Square literally shit themselves with that game. And now it's a dead franchise. It's gone, bro. So Sony's already not looking good when it comes to that. But I mean, they first party is still going to hit for their fans. Not as good as Call of Duty from what Jim says, but I mean, good enough. Babylon Fall. Thanks, Meek, bro. Babylon Falls. This shit is... And people were laughing at Crossfire X. But it's crazy. Crossfire X just got a DLC. Crossfire X still has a good little fan base going on Xbox. But Babylon's Fall is shutting down, bro. So whose bad game was worse? Whose worst launch game was worse, bro? Was it Xbox's game or was it Sony's fucking game, bro? It's definitely Sony's game because they're shutting the doors. Crossfire X is still fucking pushing. They got DLC coming, bro. So I don't think their failure is as bad as it looks. You think Xbox will be ahead of Sony by the end of the generation? I don't know. I don't think Xbox is gonna be ahead of Sony by the end of the generation. But I really think Xbox is gonna put Sony on the fucking back foot this generation. They gonna make Sony have to work for first place. And if Jimothy don't work for first place, Sony's gonna drop out the fucking race, bro. But Sony's gonna have to work hard for first place. They already got the fans still. Y'all forget. Sony still has the fans on lock. Microsoft still has to work hard for the fans to come to the platform. That is Microsoft's one job right now. Is building the fan base that they didn't have the Xbox One generation. They're doing good business practices on every front. They just got to get the fans committed to coming over here and committed to staying. And if you can't do that, that's why Game Pass is everywhere, bro. So if you can get fans wanting to be a part of Game Pass, not Xbox, that's fine. Microsoft is still winning on that front. They still gotta get people to want to keep staying on the platform. That's why they gotta get more games in there. They get new games in there. They getting fresh games in there, and they're getting games from every facet of the world to come to Game Pass. Smart business move. Sony's gonna keep doing what Sony's doing. That's what they keep reiterating to every outlet that they go to. We're gonna keep doing Sony shit. Hopefully it works for us. It's not going to be at the end of the day. It's not going to work forever. It's still going to work for them this generation, of course, because they got the fans still. So I think Sony still bees number one by the end of the generation. I don't think they fall that hard. Jim's not horrible. He's just, he's just not ready for the fight that he has ahead of him. But I don't think I don't think they're gonna like lose number one spot. Except if, Tencent really start pushing because they bought a whole lot of studios and all their games got delayed too. So Tencent is waiting for their games to start coming out. And then we'll really see. But hey, Sony just got their work cut out for them this generation. This is gonna really show if Jim is the president that Sony thinks he is from what he did to the PlayStation 4 generation. There's some devs on the Xbox side ready to get some get back. You said Microsoft would buy their way to first place if the regulators allow it. See, Microsoft is not trying to buy their way to first place. They're trying to buy themselves into a position to not fail again. Because remember, the 360 generation, they had a whole lot of studios doing a whole lot of different things. And then what did Don Matrick do with the Xbox One generation? They shut down the Fable studio. They cut ties with Bungie. They just got rid of all of their talent, bro. They cut all the deals out. They start making one-off deals with third-party studios because they didn't have first-party teams. Or at least one more big publisher acquisition. Game Pass is about to be an avalanche. I mean, yeah. I don't think they go for another publisher because those deals take a long time to like formulate and to construct and to get past, because you see Activision's deal, it's still taking a while. But what Microsoft is looking for is talented people that can do more than just make games for Xbox. And that's where Sony fails at when they buy studios. Because everybody talk about organic growth this for Sony. Like, Sony bought all of their studios. But yes, their studios know how to make Sony games on the PlayStation. They don't know how to make games on PC. They don't know how to make cloud games. They're inadequate in every other facet of gaming except on PlayStation's platform. You said the Bungie loss was a mistake. I mean, the Bungie loss was Bungie themselves. Bungie wanted to leave. Microsoft said, yeah, you can go. That was the only thing. Like, Microsoft didn't fire Bungie. Bungie wanted to leave. The people that wanted to stay to make Halo went to 343. Bungie as a whole, they wanted to go. They're like, all right, bro, we made Halo, bro. We want to make something new. Microsoft was like, no, y'all make Halo. Y'all gonna keep making Halo. Bungie wanted to make something different. So they left. And the people that wanted to still make Halo, they went to 343. They started making more Halo games. 343 was already created when Bungie was going out. So when Bungie was making what is it called? Halo Reach, halfway through Halo Reach, Bungie left. That's when Bungie was on the outs. 343 made the rest of Halo Reach. So that was a collaborated game between 343 and Bungie. Bungie left, 343 continued Halo Reach, finished that shit, and then started making Halo 4. And that's where 343 reign started. But I mean, Bungie wanted to leave, bro. Microsoft just gave them the right to leave. Like, all right, bro, contract's over. Go find you a new home. And they went to Activision and Sony. That didn't work out. And then they went freelance. Microsoft helped them back up with the Game Pass deal. People forget that Bungie came back to Microsoft with Destiny 2 after Activision kicked their ass to the fucking curb, bro. After Activision kicked them to the curb, Bungie came back to good old Microsoft. And Microsoft put them on with the Game Pass deal, bro. Brought every piece of Destiny to the Game Pass, got the whole fan base riled up. It was a big ass momentous occasion for Bungie. Everybody was so happy to see Bungie back. But the thing is, Bungie wasn't coming back completely to Microsoft because Microsoft wanted Destiny. Microsoft was like, all right, we get the IP, you get the security you asked for, and we're going to be good. Bungie said, no, I want to be myself, but I also need your money to make more games. And Microsoft said, yeah, fuck no, bro, you got to go somewhere else. That's how the Sony deal happened. Sony was like, "You want your independence? Fuck it, you can have it. We just want you to work for us." And that's kind of what happened, bro. So Sony gave them their independence. Sony's funding all their projects, and they're going to teach Sony Studios how to not fuck up PC ports. It's a good trade off, I guess. You know, Bungie gets to be Bungie, Sony gets to be Sony, and Sony devs get to learn how to make shit for another platform that is not the PlayStation 5. It's gonna work out eventually, cause I mean they got Nixes, they got all these other people to learn some shit. Hopefully Xbox keep making progress in Japan. They're trying. That's why they was at Tokyo Game Showcase. They putting a whole lot of Japanese developers on with Game Pass deals and shit like that. Because they really want the Japanese community to feel like Xbox is not just an Americanized gaming platform. Xbox is really trying to be like a global platform for all gaming. But Japanese people really only fuck with Japanese things. That's why Nintendo is the biggest in Japan. Yeah, that Kojima game needs to fucking hit. And they're making a cloud game. Kojima's coming in. He's trying to learn some cloud shit. He's going to get it because Sega's there. Kojima's there. Everybody else is going to be working on cloud shit too. So, I mean, they all going to learn together. Kojima's going to make a beast-ass game. He's going to drop that shit. Is it going to be like Walking Simulator? Probably not. It's probably going to be something different. Who knows? Kojima always makes some crazy shit. He has some great ass ideas. But he's a real good fucking game developer. And he knows what the fuck he's doing when it comes to games that he make. So we just gotta wait and see what the fuck it is. But yeah, Sony, they just got their work cut out for them. They made some good deals in gaming. It's just like most of their deals, people say like, oh, they made all these small acquisitions. I mean, they made acquisitions that they needed. Because they needed people to know how to work on PC. So they can get these PC ports out. They needed people to know how to make mobile games. That's why they bought a mobile game development division. And they bought a whole lot of new studios that haven't even made a game yet. Why? So they can start from scratch to build games for both platforms. So they already know they don't have to learn a new skill. They already going to be developing this new skill at base level, bro. They're going to be developing simultaneously. So when their games are done in 5 years, those games will simultaneously release and not have a problem. Sony's other studios don't know how to fucking do that, bro. You got a game worth checking out. It's called Kana. I bought it a while back, sort of under the radar. Kana? What is it about? I'm about to check and see if it's on Steam. I think I've seen that name before, but I'm not sure. I gotta go check it. Steam, my friend, open up. I need to look up Kana. All right, there's a lot of Kana on here, bro. Oh, it's Kona. Oh shit, I just can't fucking read, bro. My bad. Oh, I have seen this. This was in Game Pass back in the day when nobody had an Xbox, bro. This is the little detective game. This shit was fire, bro. Oh shit. Yeah, I remember. This is the detective game. This shit was actually a fucking hit, bro. I remember the fuck out of this. Those wolves are kind of OP. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, I played this, bro. I played this. It was actually really fucking good. Yeah, it's indie. It's an indie game. It's about the detective. He's in the woods. It's been passed for 4K 60. Oh, I might have to go back to that, bro. I might have to go back to kind of. Oh my goodness, bro. But yeah, he's a detective. He stops for gas. I think how the story starts. He like stops for gas. No, he crashes, and he goes to try to find help. And he walks into like this diner, it's like a little gas station, and it's fucked up. People got murdered in here. You start investigating shit. You gotta like learn to turn the power on. Wolves start attacking you. It's crazy, bro. It's actually a really good game. It's kind of uh like a psychological horror game, kind of. Like it's a mystery game, but it has like some psychological horror elements to it. It's actually a really good, really like put together indie game. It's oh bro, that's a good memory to bring back. Cause it came out way, way, way back. Way back. It was in Game Pass at one point. It was actually a really good fucking thing. There's a sequel? What? Kona's getting a sequel? Damn, Kona 2 does have a fucking trailer. Damn, I ain't even heard about that. Hey, good looks, bro. Holy shit. That shit gonna be pretty cool. Cause yeah, that's gonna be a hit, bro. Kona's gonna be a fucking hit. I forgot all about that game, bro. That was a good little game back in the day. Did I make a video on that game? I don't think I did. I think that's before I started actively doing YouTube with a purpose. Cause I was just uploading random shit to YouTube at one point, just to like share with people to see who the fuck sees it. But then I actually started like doing YouTube. Cause I don't remember the game, but I'll try it. I mean, yeah, like it's a cool little game, bro. It's a cool little game. It got like some puzzles in there. It got some light horror elements. I'm not a scary game player. I be trying to play horror games, bro, and then I just be getting out of there. Oh yeah, back on topic though. We get sidetracked real quick. Oh yeah, the juice of this. All right. So Game Pass, top tier in gaming, bro. We heard they got like 60-70% of the gaming market and like subscription market. They taking over. Big deals. Yeah, bro. Hey, when we talk about gaming, we talk about gaming. It's called Gaming News Weekly, bro. We ain't got to talk about the news the whole time, so it's kind of cool. We gonna get to more gaming news though, because Game Pass is about to be in a battle with a competitor itself. And I'm not talking about PlayStation and Xbox. Not talking about Sony and Microsoft. I'm talking about Amazon Luna versus Game Pass, bro. And this is some shit like people not really paying attention to. And this is why Microsoft is making so many big deals so fast. Because after the announcement of Ubisoft's next Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed Mirage, it came out. The storefront went up on Xbox on accident. Oh, it is gonna be comp because it's crazy. I'm about to get into this shit. So look, Amazon and Ubisoft has a deal now. So they're like Amazon Plus and Amazon Luna has like a deal thing. So Amazon Luna is pairing with other subscription services, kind of how Game Pass did with EA Access, to like put their games into Amazon Luna. So Ubisoft announces Mirage. Mirage is coming out to all platforms, stuff like that. It is getting a day one of Game Pass drop in Amazon Luna. And I'm like, hold on, bro. When Amazon Luna start getting day one drops, bro? Is a day one Luna drop for Mirage. Assassin's Creed Mirage is going to Luna day one. What? So when you look at this shit, like Luna's not even a complete platform yet. People can't go sign up for Luna. You have to be in the beta program to even get Luna. So Luna's not a platform everybody can get access to yet. Only people that get invited can get Luna, and only people in America that get invited can get Luna. So right now it's not comp. People's not looking at it as a competition because Luna is only a small segment of market. But Luna's already making day one drop deals. They already got Ubisoft Plus coming to Luna. They're already planning to integrate Luna. Yeah, like Amazon has a lot of fucking money, bro. So this is why Microsoft is pushing so hard, and people think, oh, they're trying to compete with Sony. No, the fuck they're not. Because Luna is about to integrate themselves with Twitch, because Amazon owns Twitch. The biggest gaming streaming platform in the world is about to get a gaming subscription service added to it. That is gonna be a problem, bro. That is gonna be a problem. And Amazon's moving real fucking fast with this. Moving real fast with this tech, bro. And I know there's reviews out for Luna right now, is in beta. People saying the latency is not that good. I mean, it's an alright platform, it's kind of expensive, but they're working all those kinks out right now. While Xbox is in the market, bro, pushing for deals and all this shit. If Xbox fails to make a deal, Amazon could just go get that deal. So if like theoretical, if the Activision deal gets blocked, Microsoft can't get Activision. Sony can't afford them. What? Why is Sony blocking the deal? Y'all can't afford Activision anyway. Amazon can go get Activision. Day one in Luna, bro. They already up. They're already up. They get Day one in Luna. They can own the whole fucking Activision, Diablo, fucking Overwatch, all that shit goes to fucking Luna, bro. Amazon don't have no gaming studios yet, but they're gearing up to get some. Ubisoft, they're under a whole lot of scrutiny, bro. They're not selling yet, but they're thinking about it. Amazon is gonna be one of those people. Yeah, Sony's entitled as fuck, but I mean, Microsoft is looking at Amazon and them like, bro, y'all are really working hard to compete with Game Pass right now, and they already put themselves in the market, especially to their beta testers. They're trying to compete with Game Pass. They're trying to compete with xCloud. They're trying to get on every platform. I think they're making a deal with Apple to get Luna like natively on iOS, bro. So Luna's gonna be on fucking Macs and iPads and iPhones off rip, off fucking rip, because that's what Google did with Samsung. Google put themselves on Samsung devices, Android devices. They put in the Pixel and shit like that. They put fucking what the fuck is subscription service for Google called again? I forget. The one thing that flopped real hard, faster than light tech, that was used on Mixer platform, bro. Mixer was such a good idea, but when Xbox was failing, that was a bad time to implement that, and then they failed with Mixer, and they lost a whole lot of clout with that one, bro. I wish they bring Mixer back. Mixer was such a fucking good idea, but that was another thing Microsoft was trying to do to fight back against Amazon earlier than people even expected. Because if Xbox was booming right now and Mixer was still popping, and they added Game Pass integration to Mixer, Game Pass will be even more up down than it ever was. Cause now people that play games on Xbox that stream to Mixer and shit like that, people can legit play games with them by joining through Game Pass in the cloud or something like that, just from a click of a button on the screen. They can get feedback and shit like that through Game Pass and shit, all from Mixer, bro. But that's dead because Mixer died. Amazon has that opportunity with Twitch, bro. That opportunity is there. So when Luna comes out, bro, the integration with Luna and Twitch, games that are being played on Luna that you broadcast to Twitch or shit like that, people can go get on Luna. Yes, it's called Stadia. Fuck, hey, what's up, Zero, bro? Fucking Stadia. God damn, why couldn't I remember that? But yeah, Stadia has integration with Android devices. Off rip. You can just boot up Stadia on a whole lot of Android devices. Well, Google ones, Google Android devices. So like the fucking Pixel and shit like that. Stadia is already like dropping on those, and like Chrome devices as well. So the Chrome pads and the Chromebooks that comes out, they already have Stadia integration on those devices. Yeah, a lot of people never try Stadia, and I mean Stadia is like the best cloud service on the market right now. A lot of people don't know that because Game Pass is the biggest, Game Pass is the most successful. But right now, Stadia has some of the best gaming quality from cloud on the market. And they're not doing anything with it no more. Like Stadia has really good quality in cloud gaming. And the latency is actually really fucking good too. I mean, I play a whole lot of cloud gaming on Xbox. I have really good internet, so I mean, it works for me. But for Stadia, you can have bad internet and still have a good connection in gaming. And I think that's where Stadia hits at. They miss because they don't have no fucking gaming studios. They have no support over there, and Google don't know what the fuck to do with gaming. You thought about playing Red Dead 2 at 60 on Stadia? I mean, how much would that cost, bro? Because I mean, if it's real cost efficient, might as well give it a try. At least for it to be like your first time trying it. But Stadia is really good with bad connections, great connections. It works. Like Xbox, I mean, XCloud is not good when you have a bad connection, bro. Your connection can go to like 2 bars. First game is free, I thought. Is it? I mean, it might be a good ass deal then, because I mean, Stadia doesn't cost that much. You could play it from the browser as well. Well, from Chrome browser. You have to use Google Chrome, but like I think you could play it from the Chrome browser as well. So that wouldn't be a bad opportunity. It's actually a pretty good fucking deal. But yeah, just Stadia doesn't have the support that they wanted it to have. They lost their studios. Well, the studio that they were going to try to build. And most of those people went to work for Sony and then like other studios like that. So they really lost everything. Yeah, because Stadia died. So it Stadia took a fall, bro. Took a real hard fall. And it was kind of sad to see. But that kind of happens when you half-ass a job. That's why Sony ass is barely doing anything in any market besides PlayStation because they know they can win with the PlayStation. Can they win with cloud gaming? Can they win with mobile gaming? Can they win making multi-platform games? That is what they're trying to figure out right now. They watching Xbox test the waters because when Xbox was down, they tested the waters. What else could they lose, bro? They were already losing a console war. They couldn't do anything else but innovate. So they innovated. They made Game Pass. They made Play Anywhere, Xbox Play Anywhere. They start dropping games on Steam, and it's working for Xbox. They might not be selling consoles, not as well as Sony is, but software is moving, bro. Software is moving. People are playing their games. Sony sees that, bro. Is it making enough money for Sony to say, okay, I'll do it? Probably not. I don't know. Stadia had a list of certain games that you could try for free at one time. Yeah, see that part I can't give you clarification on, cause I tried Stadia a while back, like way back, like right when we were testing XCloud before it went public, like at that time, because Stadia was already like good, and it's continuously gotten better. I've heard that it's definitely gotten better, but on the testing end of most of this technology, that's where I get my information from, because when we be in the back, like in the back of the back where nobody knows where you're at in the dark, bro. NDA signed. You can't say anything. Testing all this shit out is when you learn a whole lot of things. But when they come to the consumer, when that part shows up, is when things are kind of different. I mean, Stadia has definitely grown a lot in power dynamic over what xCloud is producing right now. But xCloud is getting better every fucking day. Every iteration of xCloud is getting better. But back to Luna. Luna is gearing up to be a fucking demon at launch, bro. To be a outright demon at launch. And it is kind of expensive because they don't have a lot of game support. But if they're getting Ubisoft support already before they fully launch, that is already gearing up to be a pretty good fucking launch for Luna. Even though nobody's about to be playing fucking Mirage on Luna, the people that are playing Luna that can get Mirage day one on Luna is gonna be happy with that. And it's gonna have a native cloud version. And I'm like, damn, why didn't Ubisoft get a Game Pass deal? Who knows? Luna made them a better fucking deal. They cut a bigger check. That's all I can say. But Luna's definitely pushing forward. That integration with Twitch, it just seems like it's gonna be just a master plan for Amazon to get into gaming like strong, bro. And they already give out free games like Xbox Live does and like PlayStation Plus. They already give out free games every month, so they already got people already into the mindset of, hey, this is a good platform to get games on, to get play games on. Luna's just gonna be a complimentary thing for them. And it's gonna work. Because that's one thing that gamers enjoy is gaming platforms that are just complementary to what they already own. Like the PC is complementary to my Xbox, and I still get all my Xbox games on PC, so I'm not losing out on anything. So if you get games from Amazon Prime or whatever the fuck they Prime gaming thing is, Luna is just gonna be complementary to that. Cause now you could take Luna everywhere. You could take Luna on your phone. If you got an iPhone, an iPad, something like that, Luna's gonna be there. When you're on Twitch and you see your favorite fucking streamer playing a game and they have like an open lobby day where you can join. They play with their friend, they play with like their fans and shit like that, and you can hit a button, launch Luna, and get into the game with them. That is gonna be a big ass deal. That is marketing, free marketing for all of Amazon because they have a whole platform to do that shit on. It's gonna be a powerful thing, and I'm just saying it now, bro. Hey, Xbox gotta look out. Microsoft gotta be vigilant because Amazon is coming in strong and they're coming in fast, bro. So while Sony's crying about Game Pass this, Game Pass that, they're gonna have a hard time uh competing with Amazon when they show up. What graphic card do you have on your computer? Oh, I have 2070 Super right now. I have a 2070 Super right now, which is pretty fire. 2070 Super is pretty fire. But I mean, I might upgrade it. I know I'm gonna upgrade it. I don't know if I'm upgrading it next month or I think I am upgrading it next month. I think I'm buying another GPU next month. I'm gonna look at what the market looking like because the 40 series just got announced. I don't think I'm going straight to 40 series. I don't think I have a motherboard that can handle a 40 series card. I mean I might. My motherboard's pretty good, but like if I get a 40 series card, I'm probably just gonna have to get a whole lot of new parts just to optimize that power. Cause I mean I'm gonna need a new CPU. I'm gonna need like a new Skylake or something from Intel, some crazy shit like that. But yeah. My PC is actually pretty good. I be pushing 4K, some crazy shit sometimes. Depending on what game I'm playing, I don't play too many demanding games. And I mean, when I played God of War, that shit was running real good. It looked fucking good. It just the game was boring as hell. I don't like how Kratos is just soft as fuck, bro. How he be crying all the time. He always yelling at the kid. And I'm like, Kratos, bro, remember when you used to kill niggas for fun? Like, why can't you be like that no more? Now he's like a current parent, and I'm like, bitch, go on demon time. You got a 3060 Ti. I might get, bro. 3060 Ti is real good, especially for the price. For the price, that is a real good piece of hardware, bro. And like for me, casually gaming on PC, I don't need anything too fucking powerful. That's what I was saying. Like that's why my 2070 has been doing good for me. Because I mean, I had a 3080 in here, but I switched that with my friend because he was a PC gamer. I wasn't. So when we got the PC and I got a 3080 in it, he like, bro, switch me. Bet, bro. I mean, bet. So I switched him. I got the 2070. He got the 3080 because he PC gamed. I didn't need the 3080. That's why I gave it up. Because at the time, for me, like I didn't need that much power. I know I don't need that much power. That's why when I upgrade, I might just go for a 3060. I mean, your card is gonna be because like that's one thing about Nvidia GPUs. The technology that they build, the software that they build around their GPUs goes to every line of GPU. They don't leave them behind. So like my 2070 Super is still getting updates from like the 30 series of cars from what is it called? DLSS and all that shit. So I'm still getting DLSS, all that shit. It's still working good. Yours are gonna work better with it because you have more powerful card. But it like you're not gonna be left behind. So when the 40 series comes out, everybody's buying it, everybody's raving about how great their PCs are. Your 30 series card is still gonna be unmatched in the market, bro. It's still gonna be damn good and damn useful. So like yeah, I wouldn't be in a rush to upgrade the card, especially if you don't need the extra power because you're already gaming at a high level. Yeah, I'm not buying a 40 series card until the 50 series cards get announced. Like there's no reason to go get a 40 series card unless you're like an avid like benchmarker content creator type gamer, bro. Like if you're one of those people that has the high end products all the time, non-stop, nothing else, bro. Yeah, I mainly game on Xbox. So it's like that's why I'm not really in a rush to upgrade my PC. I know I was talking to 12 about upgrading his PC. That's where we got into the upgrades and shit. So we need to upgrade his PC for sure. He needs a whole fucking new one. So we're gonna buy him a whole new PC, and then I'm gonna talk upgrades for my own. So we gonna get to that. Back to the gaming news. I have one more gaming news thing to talk about because after Luna's big ass crazy shit, yeah, I'm not one to have the latest and greatest either, bro. I mean, except I got the Xbox Series X at launch. I can't say I don't want the latest and greatest, but it has to come. It has to come with a good price for me to upgrade that fast. Cause I had an Xbox One X. I could have easily played all these next gen games on my Xbox One X and been fine. I got the Xbox Series X because Microsoft was like, "Hey, bro, you want to get one?" I'm like, "Bet." Nigga, like, yeah, consoles are more affordable, so that's why I'm like, yeah. But like, when it comes to like phones and shit, like, bro, I got a Moto G something, a Moto G something, bro. I don't know what the fuck this phone is. It was $100. Like, that's fine. My TV, I have a Samsung something, like the series before, like the best ones, like a year ago before that. So it's not gonna get like the Xbox integration or nothing like that. But my TV's still really fucking good. You use Straight Talk, bro. I use Cricket Wireless. I got a cheap ass phone too, bro. I don't need a good phone. People be walking around with $1,000 phones, bro. I'm like, damn, folks. Like, you jump from Xbox One OG straight to the Series X. Oh, you made a big ass upgrade, Cool Breeze. See, I have an original Xbox One. Is in that box right there. Then my Xbox Series X is here because I use it. My Xbox One X is in that box over there because I don't use it no more. I should go hook it up. I'm not paying 1 grand for a phone. I swear, people be out here like killing themselves to pay for a phone, bro. And I'm like, no, there's no way. Yes, the Xbox Series X is a monster for 500. Why would I go spend 1,000 on a phone, bro? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you had that one, folks. That one right there. That was a good console though. I wish I got a day one edition one, but I was poor at the time. I was poor. I was in college. Niggas ain't had no money, so like I couldn't get no. I had an Xbox 360 when the Xbox One came out. My 360 Elite was my best friend. I missed that fucking console, bro. I want it back so bad, but I think my parents are like threw it away now. Like, cause I ain't been back home and I don't even know how long, bro. My Elite is definitely gone. But like I want that fucking console back. The memories on that 360 Elite is crazy. But yeah, the last topic in gaming, Logitech. Logitech just came out of the woodwork. It was holding me down. Those good times, I swear. The original Xbox One was top tier for me. The Connect. See, the only reason I got an Xbox One X is because Microsoft, when Phil came in, they gutted the Xbox One. So everything I liked about the Xbox One got ripped out of it. The Connect talk was gone. So Xbox on, Xbox turn off. That shit was dead, bro. They removed it all. And I'm like, I like that shit. Snap app was removed. I'm like, bro, I like Snap app, even though it was useless. I like Snap app. I used to like pulling up a YouTube video and watching a YouTube video while a game is downloading or some shit like that. Snap app let you do that. They removed all of that shit, bro. They removed everything, and I'm like, well, I guess I don't need this Connect system no more because they stopped supporting it. It didn't work no more. Not good anyway. I did like that the Connect would look at me and then log me in, and it would automatically log my controller in too. Which Xbox Series X and shit don't do that no more because they don't have a sensor. So you can already pre-program your controller to know it's you when you turn it on, which is cool. I like that. So when you turn on a controller, it automatically logs you in. So if you have more than one controller, you can assign controllers to different people. So when they come in, they grab a controller, they turn it on, it automatically logs them in. That's fine. But I used to like walking in front of the Connect and it they looking at me and then it put your little profile above your head and it's like, oh, I know who you are. That shit was great. But when it did that shit, it logged in a guest account sitting next to me, bro, one time. And I'm like, there's nobody in this room with me, Connect. Don't you fucking dare say there's a guest sitting right there. I had to get Xbox One X. I'm like, yeah, bro, the Connect's not right. Mans is telling me there's a guest in my room and there's no guest. I had to go and then I upgraded. That's kind of my story. But back on topic, the last topic of the day. Logitech. Logitech came through. They dropped their pre-orders for their new Logitech G Cloud gaming device, bro. It's a handheld gaming device. It's kind of like the Steam Deck. It's trying to be like the Switch. It's trying to be portable, trying to be sleek, but it's a cloud gaming device. I don't know how good that's gonna work. It's gonna have Game Pass on there. It's gonna have Nvidia's fucking cloud gaming on there. It's gonna have Steam's cloud gaming little thing on there. And I mean, it seems like it's gonna be a good ass idea for gaming. Not gonna be bad, but it got me thinking, bro. Is it gonna have? Yeah, yeah. We got to get back on topic again. Yeah. So, is it gonna have native support for game downloads? And I think it is. I don't think it has a lot of memory in it though. So the little handheld console is gonna have 1080p 60 capability for like cloud gaming, which is fine. It's pretty good quality if your internet is good. That's one thing about cloud gaming right now. Is that's why Luna's waiting. That's why Microsoft's still working so hard on their infrastructure to get it ready. Because when cloud gaming becomes mainstream, you have to be prepared for the latency problems. Everybody's going to talk about latency. Everybody's going to need good internet. You say you like to try one, but it's expensive. Yeah, I was going to get to that. So it's a 1080p 60 device. It doesn't have a lot of memory on it. You can natively download games, but it's $300, bro. And I'm like, for a cloud gaming device, not a lot of storage to download things on. So it's a walking Xbox Series S, bro. Xbox Series S is more powerful, but like it's a walking Xbox Series S. That's exactly what Logitech has just built. The performance is not about to be like top tier because it's using like a card from a phone line. I think it's like a Chinese Snapdragon card that the Logitech is going to be using to power their G Cloud system, which is not that powerful. I mean, it's going to be good. I didn't really hear how much RAM it had in it because like it was like right when they just announced it. So more details might be out now about the thing. But for what I got from the reveal, it is all right. And at $350, that like you might as well get an Xbox Series S, bro. It's still gonna run cloud gaming. You got Game Pass. It's still powerful. It got 4K games on the Xbox Series S. Nobody really talks about those. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can get Steam and Game Pass on there. So it has Game Pass integration. So you have Game Pass and xCloud is gonna be on there. GeForce Now is gonna be on there, and Steam is gonna be on there. So I mean, it's pretty good. It's ergonomic. It looks like it's gonna be comfortable to hold. I wish I could hold one. Cause see, about hardware as a thing is like when you get hardware like that, especially like being one of the first people, the flaws in the hardware is gonna hit you. Cause you're like the guinea pig. So when you get a day one console and shit like that, all the revisions after that is gonna be a better version of the console that you own. So some people don't want to be the first ones to get these new pieces of hardware because there's still kinks and shit that might still be in the console that they haven't figured out how to optimize that shit yet. Which is a good, is a good reality to live in. So I kind of want to see how the Logitech works. I don't know how the internet is going to work on it though, because I don't know the Wi-Fi chip. Is it a Wi-Fi 6 chip or is it still Wi-Fi 5? Like, does it have like 4G, 5G support? Like, can you get it like using cell signal? I don't know. There's so many things that I want to know about this console. Well, it's not a console. It's a little handheld device that they haven't talked about yet, and it's up for pre-order. You can get it right now for 300. It's discounted right now because the original price is 350. So you can get it for 300 right now if you pre-order, and it comes out in like December or November, something like that. And I'm like, that's real fucking early, bro. And it's right around holiday time, so it's a good time to be buying shit anyway. But there's so many unknowns for this device that I'm like, it sounds cool, interesting, and like even, but it doesn't sound like it's going to be worth the price at this very moment because cloud gaming is still bare bones. Still bare bones. I use it as much as I can because we're testing it still. It's still in beta. We're still trying out the new things that they add, still giving them feedback to improve it, things like that. But cloud gaming is so small in the gaming market as of now that like buying a dedicated device for cloud gaming alone isn't gonna be in the cars, bro. Some people could get it because they like fuck it. I can have some shit like that just like lying around just in case. But if you want to save money and shit like that, yeah, cause like I looked at the Steam Deck. One of my friends got a Steam Deck and I talked to him about it and he's like it's real good, but you have to be like a PC nigga to want a Steam Deck. And I got to thinking, like, I mean, it makes sense because the Steam Deck is literally a Steam PC on the go. That's all it is a Steam PC on the go. It's not like the Switch, where like the Switch, like you dock it and undock it and you just take it somewhere. Like you could put the Steam Deck on the TV, but for what it is literally just a computer in your hand that you could play games on the go. And if you don't PC game, it's not for you. Because unless you know how to dual boot that bitch to get Windows on it, to get Game Pass on it, to do all this other shit, you're only going to be playing Steam games. And I'm like, damn, bro. So he didn't like discourage me from buying one. It's just now I want to wait and to see what like Linus Tech Tips and shit like that, like the PC YouTubers on the platform when they jailbreak shit and they dual boot shit like that. I want to see what they do with the Steam Deck in years time when the Steam Deck is more accessible to people, and then I'm gonna buy a Steam Deck and I'm gonna customize the fuck out of it, and then I'm gonna play Game Pass shit on it. So until that happens, I'm gonna just abstain from buying a Steam Deck. Yeah, you can also use your monitor or TV, but if I'm home, I have a PC. Yeah, like that's the thing. So if you don't, yeah, he said that too. If you don't have a dedicated like tower, then buying a Steam Deck is good for you because like you don't have a PC already sitting here available for you. And I'm like, yeah, I already got like a damn good PC, so there's no point in me buying a Steam Deck. I'm not gonna fucking use it. And I think that's why I don't use the Switch as much. Yeah, I don't use the Switch as much as I want to because I know when I need to step away from gaming, I can leave my gaming room. My gaming room has all my gaming shit in it except the Switch, which is in the living room. So legit, if I leave this room right now, everything that I have that's gaming related is in this room. I don't take it with me, bro. So not being able to take gaming with me has kept me, what do you call it? Kept me focused on other things. Cause once I finish my other things outside of gaming, I can just come back to my gaming room and relax. Nightil, hey, what's up? He said, good idea. Let the modders do their thing. Steam Deck will have ridiculous potential. Yeah. So yeah, that's why when I talk to him, I'm like, I'ma just wait. Because yeah, once the jailbreaking and shit all comes out, I'ma learn from the best. I'ma do this shit and I'ma have a good time with the Steam Deck. But right now, you're just gonna be playing Steam games. And right now I have like 6 Steam games. So like I mean, if Xbox goes to make a handheld, will I fuck around and buy one? No, probably not. I might for the novelty. I might just to say I have one to give a review on to give my thoughts on it. But I'm not about to be walking around with an Xbox dedicated handheld when I have a fat ass Xbox Series X right here, bro. It's not about to be worth it. So if I didn't have an Xbox Series X, I would buy a handheld because it'd just be an easy way to just pop on and play some Xbox games. Yeah. But like if I have the Xbox right here, I'm not going to buy a handheld. That's why everybody keeps saying, "Oh, Microsoft should make their own. Microsoft should make their own." Why the fuck would they do that, bro? The hardware is not where they want. That's why Logitech is making this one. Xbox is going to support them the best they can. Steam is making their own. Xbox will support them the best they can. Xbox is not about to go out here and just waste money on hardware that they know people don't need. People don't need it. They want you to play on your phone, bro. You have a phone, bro. You already can play Xbox on the go. Why would they need to make a dedicated handheld for you? It doesn't make sense. And people phones right now, or like we said before, are going for thousands of dollars, bro. They have some good ass hardware in these fucking phones. Yeah, phones are crazy. So people can play games on their phone. There are dedicated gaming phones out there. I literally went to the store looking for a new phone, just a cheap little new phone. And they like, oh, if you like playing games on your phone, there was a big ass brick phone, bro. I swear the screen was like, I think it was like a 8.5 inch screen or some shit like that. It was got a bulky little phone. It had like a 5,000 milliamp battery in it or something like that, and it had like a fucking CPU in there that you running games at like 4K. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a phone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a phone, bro. I'm talking about it had like 8 gigs of RAM in it. And I'm like, this is a phone, bro. Like, why are you making a phone this powerful to play games on? You playing KOTOR, XCOM, Neverwinter Night, etc. on my mobile. See, yeah, that's crazy. I don't really mobile game because I kind of like having this dedicated room of gaming. Like I've kind of grown accustomed to coming to sit at this desk, turn on my Xbox, my TV, my PC, game out, watch content and stuff like that. Because this is like my like relaxing space, bro. When I get off work, if I have time, after I go to the gym, I come back, I chill in here for the rest of the day, make content for YouTube, play games for myself, enjoy, have a good time. And then when I go to sleep, I don't have all those distracting ass things to keep me awake at night. Cause a lot of people they be up all night because their TV's on, their phone's on right there. They're always distracted by something. And all my distractions are in this one room. So when I leave this room, I'm not distracted. I just do everything else out there. My phone is more powerful than my laptop. See, that's crazy. That is crazy because I mean my laptop is pretty good. I have a pretty good laptop. I have a Vivo book. It has a fucking what you call it? It has a fingerprint reader on it. I like it so fucking much. Vivo book is so good. Fucking Asus makes great products. But like I think my phone is probably almost as good as the Vivo book. The Vivo book is slightly better. And I mean it's bigger as laptop form, but I mean I have a whole dedicated PC for like, my PC shit. So I don't need my phone to do anything but call people and text people. And that's why I get a cheap ass phone. Because I have a PC for PC shit, I have a game for gaming shit. I need a phone for calling and texting. Until I get a good enough watch that can do all that shit for me. Because I mean, if I had an Apple Watch, would I need an iPhone? No, because you could just call and text to the people from the watch, bro. The watch is so OP on Apple, is crazy. But yeah, like technology is just it's gonna keep growing. It's gonna keep innovating. So that's why I don't rush into new technology because like a year from now, there's gonna be better tech. There's always gonna be better tech. So I invest in a console because I know they're gonna support this tech, even though tech gets better around it. The console is gonna be supported. Yeah, the console is gonna be supported for at least 7 years. So I have 7 years of Xbox Series X before I really need to upgrade to anything. That's fine. I'm okay with that. For PCs, on the other hand, like yeah, I traded in my 3080 for a 70 Super because I didn't really need a 3080, but now I kind of want a 3080 now. And like back then when I got it, because I mean this PC is like 2 years old now. So back then when I got it, the 2070 was doing great, but now since the 40 series is coming, I might as well go back to a 30 series card. Might as well boost my power just a little bit more, just because I mean PC is gonna keep fucking innovating. Yeah, and I won't say I can't afford to keep up with tech. It's just like there's a lot of fucking money in buying tech, and I'm not good at selling shit. So if you can see in my background, everything I ever bought, not everything, because I have shit like boxes and shit of shit in my closet, but like I'm not good at selling shit. So when I buy shit, I still have it. I still have the old shit that I already had. So like legit, I had to get a new camera because my camera died. And it was a whole thing about that. It was a couple months ago. But the old camera is fucking box right there. Cause I mean I can't sell it. It's kind of broken. But still, the camera is in that box again and it's just sitting there. And I'm like, what the fuck do I do with all this old ass technology that I got? I mean, I save it. It's like memories now. It just sits around me in my gaming room. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can afford the shit. It's just like, do I really want to buy that? Because what am I gonna do? So yeah, like legit, my old phone and my new phone is exactly the same phone. It's just this is the old version. This is the new version. So legit. So this is like the 2022 version of this phone that I got in like 2017. So legit, all I did was like upgrade the phone, and it still was only $100. So I'm like, why the fuck not? I mean, it all works out, and that's kind of how I go for tech. I still have my PlayStation 1. Oh my god, I wish I had a retro console, bro. I wish I had my retro consoles. Cause like those are one things that I do want to hang on to. Like even if they didn't even fucking work for me no more, I still wanted like the husk. I wanted the carcass of it. I just wanted to have the shell of the console. Cause like my PlayStation 2, my Xbox Elite, 360 Elite, those things I would want to have. Like on a shelf somewhere just to like look at it, like damn, the memories, the nostalgia, like them bitches were my prime gaming years. Like now I can play games all the time, anytime I want. But when I really wanted to game, like hellas, like a lot, I was on a 360. I was on a PlayStation 2. I was putting in real deal work. You still have a CRTV? Every TV in my house is flat screen, but I mean I have a converter. I have a little converter so you can like switch it so you can plug up like an old TV. I mean, an old gaming console into a new TV. I definitely invested in one of those, and that converter actually fucking works, bro. Cause I used to use it. If you find a good CRTV, grab it while it exists. I mean, I do want to do that, but then a time will come when I have to like move to buy a bigger house. Cause I mean, once I want to start a family, I'm gonna buy another house because like this house is big enough for me and my girlfriend. We got 3 bedrooms, bro. It's nice. We got big yards, stuff like that. But I mean, I don't want to give up my space for a kid. So when I have a kid, the kid gonna need their own fucking space, bro. I'm not giving up my room for a kid. I know she's not gonna give up her room for a kid. She might, cause I mean, she's pretty nice like that. But for me, no, bro, the kid gonna need their own room, so I'm gonna have to buy a bigger place. So I mean, a couple monitors. I have a big ass TV and I just like split it into different things that I need. I never buy like a dedicated gaming monitor because I always want to do more on the screen. That mean I'm gonna need more monitors. And I'm like, fuck it, just buy like a 70-inch TV, slap it right in front of you, bro, and just segment it off. So right now I'm streaming and legit like I wish I could show y'all. I would have to like mirror my whole thing to like show y'all, but like I'm using like 25% of my TV. So I'm using like 1080p of my 4K TV of just screen to like stream from because like the rest of the screen is just like my background and shit like that. Or when y'all tell me things and I look it up, I put it at another part of my screen. Is why I'd be like looking over to like different spots because my screen is like all of this in front of me, my whole wall right here. Most of this shit is fucking TV. So when I sit here, my desk is here, and then my TV is there, and then I'm using pieces of my TV to like do shit, and that's kind of how I game for the most part. So people be like, "How the fuck you don't hurt your eyes and shit?" Like, bro, I be looking at legit like a fourth of my TV when I play the game. I never use my whole TV for anything unless I'm playing Smite and I go try hard mode. So when I be support maining, bro, I need to start putting Smite content up. Cause I'm a Smite god and I be playing, I be drilling, bro. And I don't show none of the shit that I be doing. I really need to start making content on Smite again. That's for another time though. But I mean, we're 2.5 hours in to this stream, bro. We actually need to end this because this stream has been going a whole lot longer than I thought it was. Because it's already almost 4 o'clock for me. So I mean, we're gonna end this stream right here. Thank everybody for coming out and watching. For all the responses, bro. I call Smite the forever game. Smite is such a good game, bro. It's kind of be on its ups and downs because sometimes high res fuck the game up. They would literally just butcher the fucking game for some reason. But then they fix it and then revive it real quick. People come back and you all have a good time again. But yeah, we got to end the stream. So yeah, thank everybody for coming out and watching. Like and subscribe if you new. Thanks for all the support on all my videos, bro. All the streams. Thanks for coming out. I have a good time with this. We distract your entire show. I mean, not the entire show because all these conversations are connected. All the gaming conversations are connected at some point. But yeah, OCD, Cool Breeze. Thanks everybody for being in the chat, for talking. It's been a good stream. It's been a good day. And we always got next Sunday. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one.